This is Pokemon Renegade Platinum, which is a ROM hack by Drayano. I don't know if Apex Cubed was involved with this one. I know they were, I don't know if they're a guy or a girl or whatever, but I know they were involved heavily with Voltway 2 Redux. But this was Drayano's, like, I guess, like, I think it was his first redo of one of his hacks, because he's been doing hacks for a long time. Like, he had an original Voltway 2, he had original, like, Blaze Black Volt White, Blaze Black 2 Volt White 2. I think he has, like, a Fire Red hack as well. And there was Sacred Gold and Storm Silver. Renegade Platinum might have been his first Sinnoh hack, but I don't recall. All I know is that he's been going back. At least I assume Drayano's a he. I actually don't know these people beyond their usernames, so forgive me. But I know he's been going back. Drayano's been going back to, like, update their older ROM hacks. So they did Voltway 2 Redux, which I think released last year, I want to say. And Drayano and Apex Cubed, I want to say it's pronounced, Apex, are working on Aurora Crystal, which is, like, kind of a definitive version of Heart Gold Soul Silver, essentially. But this is their, or I assume it's just Drayano who worked on this. I don't remember. This came out in 2018, I want to say. I'm just gonna go Barry. And so for those who aren't familiar with Drayano hacks, basically, typically they update to include, like, Fairy type, at least for the more recent ones. Physical special split, but I guess that's not really relevant for this one. But I think for the Game Boy Advance ones, I want to say that's usually the case for most ROM hacks. Updated move pools, changed typings for certain mons, sometimes updated stats as well. Like, I was looking at it, we're going to pick Piplup as my starter, and I think Dre buffed Empoleon's special attack by 10 or something like that. Like, little buffs here and there, changed its ability to be either Torrent or, it's not Defiant or competitive like it is in the actual games later on. I think it's a Vital Spirit or something, can't be put to sleep. But yeah, so I've played through Sinnoh like a million times when I was growing up. I remember, I usually like to have this on mono. We'll go set. This is not going to be a Nuzlocke, because I don't typically like Nuzlocking hacks on a first play, like, in the first place. And secondly, I just want to not stress, basically. Especially because the Nuzlocke meta has changed a lot since I was really Nuzlocking. Do we go with the old school GB, or do we go... I don't remember which border I usually go with on this. We'll just go with this for now, Classic. Oh, that's right. And so, I forget if this was included with Renegade or with the following Pokemon thing, but you can unlock the frame rate in battle or always, which basically doubles the frame rate from 30 to 60. I'm going to do it in battle, so battles aren't as slow. Gen 4 is notoriously slow. Diamond and Pearl, way more so than Platinum and HGSS, but Gen 4 is still pretty slow, especially in battle. We're going to save. I'm going to speed up because it doesn't affect saving, just FYI. And I'm going to try to keep my finger off the trigger for speed up as much as possible. I would speed up at all times, but it's a little bit, it just looks a little bit awkward. The character's, like, bobbing up and down twice as fast and shit. And so the purpose of this playthrough is just, I haven't played through Sinnoh in a while. It's been a couple years. I've been playing through Voltway 2 Redux, like, very slowly on and off in my own time. I think I have, like, 5 badges. I think I just got to Miss Stralton, I think. But even then, I haven't played in, like, at least a week, if not 2. So it's, like, just a very slow burn that I'm working on that. And so I'd never played all the way through Renegade Platinum. I've played the beginning, but I don't remember how long ago that was, or even how much I played. You'll notice that Palmer is here. Dre likes to add stuff that wasn't in the games, like we battle Dawn instead of doing the catching tutorial. In like Rollway 2 Redux, you battle certain trainers that you normally wouldn't, like Lenora shows up in Mbasa and you have to fight her before entering the city. The intro of the game shows Shaman in your mom's garden and stuff like that. It's like, it integrates a lot of stuff. And I think the main change that I didn't mention thus far is not only our stats and move pools and stuff like that updated. Apologies for some pixelation stuff. I think that's just... I don't know that that is unavoidable on Dismume. It's just a thing when you blow up a DS game to this size, I think. If anyone has any suggestions on what setting to change to fix that, then let me know, but... The biggest thing is that every Pokemon up to the current generation of the Drayano ROM hack is available. So we're gonna run into like probably Sentrets and Pidgeys and stuff like that, not just Starlies and Bidoofs and Shinxes. And so my plan for this playthrough, because this game is, you know, the difficulty's amped up, Pokemon's move pools and stats and stuff are changed, so I don't want to Nuzlocke because I don't want to get caught off guard, because sometimes I feel like Dre's hacks are usually pretty balanced to where I don't get fucked over by random bullshit. But like there's this hack for Pokemon White, or Black and White, called Vintage White, which is Pokemon Black and White, but with Hoenmons exclusively. And there's like an early route where a Pidgey has Thunder Shock, and I'm just like, I'm not... These games, like, Drayano's hacks aren't quite like that, where it's like, here's a Pokemon that has coverage that it definitely shouldn't have. Maybe there's some of that, but not to that extent of like a Pidgey having Thunder Shock or whatever that was. Because like, I'm not Nuzlocking a game where I have to play around bullshit like that. That makes no sense. Not on the first play, at least. If I know generally what to expect, then like, I guess, but even then, I don't know. I feel pretty burnt out on Nuzlocks, and I like playing Drayano's hacks and just Pokemon ROM hacks in general casually. It doesn't really bother me, per se. And as I was saying earlier, the Nuzlocke meta has changed a lot to where it's like, hardcore Nuzlocks are like the only way to go, which is like, can't use items in battle, and blah 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 blah, and I'm just like, is that fun? That doesn't sound fun to me. To each their own, but like, I don't know. It's enjoyable to watch, I guess, but I don't want to stream something like that, TBH. Definitely not blind. Alright, so we're gonna go Piplup. Let's pray for a good nature. I don't really care which ability it is, because Torrent is... Like, Vital Spirit's whatever, and Torrent might actually be better in most cases, especially... Well, yeah, especially early on, because... Oh, it's evening now. We're not going to want to stay in on grass types who are using Sleep Powder and Spore and shit like that anyway, so... I guess once we're in Empoleon, more so maybe, because high speed F and all that, but... We'll just see. We also get an Eevee early on, and I like to base my Eevee's evolutions based on its nature. So if we get a neutral nature, I'm going to reset. Not like the whole game, I'll save before I interact with the Eevee. There's the following Pokemon thing, which is sick. I can't believe they got it working. And this should work. I played through up to that first route after Sangem, just to make sure that everything functioned properly. I actually lost this battle, because it withdraws a million times and then I can't fucking break through. I think I growl it down to -6. I think that's the play, so it doesn't deal as much damage to me. But maybe I just get... I don't even know what to do here. Yeah, see, like, it starts withdrawing and it's like... You can't really do much about that. So I think I growl it down to -6. I think that is the play if I want to really try to win. And then just like, I don't know, try to get speed drops with Bubble. I'm faster anyway, so... I don't know. I don't really care if I win this or not, because our next fight will be against Dawn, who has a Chimchar, so we beat that pretty easily. Was that -4? Yeah, -4. And sadly, there's no potion or in barrier or anything like that. Sometimes stuff like that is added to your inventory. I guess I could... Oh, no, wait, I can't even check the bag. That's why. Alright, so Turtwig's at -6. But it's also at, like, plus probably 4 or 5 defense or some bullshit. So I feel like Bubble might actually do more. I can't check its BP. I can't check what was changed. I do have the documents that I could pull up. Yeah, this is, Oh, that did 1, so that's a roll. Oh, Bubble does a lot, actually. Hold up. Is this thing, like, minus split F or something? You could actually win this. Like, I think we live a crit, too, because what it did like 3 or 4 damage. That's fine. We take those. I don't know if I'm, like, plus defense or something. I'm praying for good nature on this. I don't want it to be... Like, it doesn't really bother me that much. That's another thing, too. It's like, if I was Nuzlocking, I'd be a lot more strict about who I let on my team because natures and stuff like that. It's just like, I don't want to worry about that shit. I'll play around it. If I got a minus defense nature and I'm in against a physical attacker that would normally not kill me, then I'll switch out because it's more likely to kill me if I have that minus 10% on my stat. Look at Piplup. I love him for an ape too. Not a huge Torterra fan, never really have been. Alright, fingers crossed. Naughty. Not ideal, but like... I guess it makes for a decent mixed attacker. Like, Empoleon's attack stat's not great. At least it's not minus special attack, but minus Spit F is a little unfortunate. But Spit F is also... one of Empoleon's highest stats. So it's not going to hinder it too much, but it would be nice to actually be that tanky. We can't get the EV yet. But I'm just going to roll with what I got. I'm not going to sweat it. And I am going to do the Nuzlocke capture rule, where I'm only going to catch 1 Pokemon per route. Unless I find a shiny or, I don't know, one of my favorites or something, then I'll probably make an exception. But for now, we're just going to rock with burst encounters. But I don't even have Pokeballs yet, so we'll have to come back and get a lake encounter, get Route 201 encounter. I'll probably get the fishing rod pretty early, if I had to guess. Because that stuff has changed too, where like our mom is going to give us running shoes and the bike immediately, which is kind of huge. And there's Cyrus talking about the lake spirits already. I want to pay a little bit more attention to the story here, because we can talk about differences between Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, as well as like BDSP and that whole shit show, but we got plenty of time to discuss that kind of stuff. Alright, I don't think there's any items here. A little bit of distortion is like, I don't know. It doesn't really bother me. I'm sure there's some setting I could tweak. Wait, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go to Sandgem now? Probably. Yeah, I think I do, actually. Because our mom already sent us off. I was confused in this early section, because it's like... Well, for one, it's been streamlined a little bit, but... God, the battle's going by so quick. You know, what I wanted to talk about, too, is... So Pokemon was like the #1 gaming franchise for me when I was a kid, as I'm sure it was for many others as well. And so this series kind of trained me in certain ways when it comes to, I guess, specifically RPGs, but really just like games in general and expectations and stuff like that. And that was a good thing for the most part, because I grew up, started with Gen 3. Technically, I played my friend's copy of his Gen 2 game on his Game Boy Color that he lent me for I don't know how long, I was like 5 or 6 or something when he did that, so... Again, I'm not really sure how long I would have played Crystal or whatever it was before giving it back. It could have been a day, could have been a week. I don't know, probably no more than that. But I was, even at that time, before following games media super closely, because I started doing that closer to when the Wii was coming out, because I made a friend who basically like told me about the Wii, and that's what got me going on the internet more. Because, you know, I'm old enough to have grown up with, like, dial-up for a little while and stuff like that. I was born in the mid to late 90s. And, well, actually, I was born the same year that Pokemon came out, funny enough. Like, within days of when it released in Japan. But, we're gonna give this thing a nickname, though. And I'll continue my story. Piplup. What do I want to name this? What's in, like, an imperial name, like an emperor's name? Like, I name my Infernapes, like, Zuko or Azula, depending on gender, and stuff like that. But for Empoleon, I don't really know that I have a nickname off the top of my head. I used to not be into nicknaming my mons. I used to just leave them as is. Although I do like that they changed it from being all caps, which I think was officially changed in Gen 5. We can always change it later, I guess. Is Regal too on the nose? We've been playing Battle Network, so like, we'll just call him Regal for now. I'll probably change it when I come up with something better. Yeah, it's fine. Name Raider, I think, is in Jubilife anyway. I think. And I like how the Piplup is just like checking stuff out. It's such a cool patch, and it makes so much sense because Heart Gold Soul Silver introduced that. And it's on the same engine, I would at least assume. But yeah, so I borrowed my friend's copy of Pokemon, and then within... It was probably longer than I remembered it being, because I met him in kindergarten, but I didn't get my Game Boy Advance SP with Ruby until Christmas of 2003, right? Because Ruby came out in 2003, I think, in the West. So that would add up. Oh, I'd say yes. Yeah, that's right. So I played Ruby, played the shit out of that. I remember seeing my friend's copy of Ruby. I think like the first Pokemon I saw from Gen 3 was Cacnea, and I was like, whoa, like, because the sprite work looks so good, and like the designs in Gen 3 are fucking fantastic. So, like, probably one of the best regional dexes ever is in Gen 3. Or at least, like, if you're saying new additions. And so, yeah, it made quite the impression. Played the shit out of it. You know, leveled up my starter to 100 and stuff like that. And at the time, I would just, you know, solo the Elite Four with Blaziken or whatever. But I remember, even though I wasn't following games media that closely, that same friend that like told me about how the Wii was going to be a thing and stuff like that introduced me to, I think it was Nintendo Power when Diamond and Pearl were being like announced or teased or whatever. And I remember seeing like Dialga and Palkia for the first time and remembering like they don't look like Pokemon, like, kind of thing. And now they're so standard. They've been around since what, 06 or something, right? 07 in the West, I want to say, but 06 in Japan, I think. So maybe it was even around the Japanese release that I saw that. Yeah, that would actually add up. It was probably once it was released in Japan, we got like a bunch of info through Nintendo Power and stuff like that. But like the hype for Diamond and Pearl was incredibly real. And I played the shit out of that, of course, but then once Platinum came out 2 years later, because I was familiar with the third version thing, because prior to Fire Red and Leaf Green even, I think, it was around that GBA era, before the DS era of Pokemon, that I, you know, begged my parents to take me to GameStop so I can get a used copy of, like, Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Red. And Yellow, I think I got a copy of as well. Maybe I never had a copy of Red. I don't remember. I played a friend's copy of Red at some point, but when Fire Red and Leaf Green were going to be a thing, which I guess I somehow heard about. I don't know where that would have been. Maybe a TV commercial or something. But we have to go talk to our mom, right? But even back then, knowing a remake of Gen 1 was coming out, I was like, okay, let's go back and actually play Gen 1 as like a 7 or 8 year old or whatever I was. I was like very into that. And Fire Red and Leaf Green are still, I think, the best way to experience like pure Kanto. Of course, you get Kanto in the Johto games as well, but as far as like the Kanto adventure, Fire Red and Leaf Green is still the best version of that, I think. I think Let's Go Pikachu Eevee was neat, but not definitive, in my opinion. Because at least in Fire Red and Leaf Green, you could eventually gain access to Gen 2 and 3 Mons. I thought it was kind of dumb that you couldn't evolve like Golbat into Crobat until Nat Dex, like until you got the National Dex. I thought that was lame. And something I thought should have been introduced in Let's Go Pikachu Eevee as well, like, if you get a Magneton, like, they should have included the extended families, and not just been 151, right? Include Magnezone and Magmortar and Electivire and Crobat and stuff like that. To make it a little more distinct, you know? I guess they have the catching thing, the Pokemon Go catching thing to make Let's Go distinct, but that's like the main drawback to that game, really, for me. It's not even like the biggest deal, because it's not like I tend to battle wild Pokemon when I play these games anyway, but the option is always nice. I'm gonna save in case we get a neutral nature, because then I'll reset and try to get a different nature. I'm not a fan of neutral natures in general. Like, yeah, it's better than a negative nature for sure. What do I name this? I'm not gonna name it until I evolve it. Let's see. Please be something distinct. Calm. Plus speed F minus attack. So we could do like Umbreon. We could do Glaceon. Even Espeon wouldn't be bad on this. Like, let's see. Flareon, no. Vaporeon, no, because we have a water type on the team already. Jolteon could be decent. I used Jolteon in my XG playthrough, though, so maybe something different than that. And plus, we're playing a Gen 4 game, so why not use one of the Gen 4 ones? Maybe Glaceon. I think Glaceon or Umbreon is probably the answer here. Although, if we're gonna do Glaceon, that doesn't evolve for a while, so unless Dre moved it or changed how Glaceon evolves, which could be possible because they changed how, like, Umbreon is now Moonstone, Espeon is Sunstone. That much I'm aware of. I don't think we have Pokeballs yet still. I don't like the nickname Regal, but we'll change it. We'll change it in a bit. But yeah, as a kid, I was like very much into everything Pokemon. Well, okay, not everything, not like the trading card game or the anime as much. Of course, I've seen some of the anime, but it was never really the draw for me. It was always the games. And I'm kind of still the same way, where like I prefer a video game version of video game properties compared to like anime adaptations or movie adaptations or like whatever it might be. Even though I've enjoyed those in the past, like I enjoy the Battle Network anime. I enjoyed like some of the Persona adaptations and stuff to an extent, stuff like that. I kind of want to pull up the docs to see. Vital Spirit is interesting though. But because of how great Fire Red and Leaf Green are, and how definitive they are as Kanto experiences, like, I played through the original Gen 1 games again when they came to the 3DS, but do I growl once first? Oh my lord, he's strong. Is that because we won the first battle? Oh lord. Oh, you taunt... Dude, this guy's... Oh, okay, it was actually stupid. Why are you spamming? Is this supposed to be like a given? I was gonna say watch this crit, but... What? That's nasty. I might change it back to stereo, it sounds weird. But yeah, Fire Red and Leaf Green like kind of set this expectation when it comes to video game remakes. And I think is the reason why I'm so fixated on remakes in a lot of ways. Let me think. What do I have in my bag? I have repels, I've got 10 potions. Okay, yeah, we're okay, I don't need to buy anything right now then. That's fine. But yeah, Fire and Leaf Green set this incredibly high expectation when it came to video game remakes, and the remake thing... Oh, I guess we got a Burmy for this encounter. That is unfortunate, especially because we're low on health. Not that this is a Nuzlocke, so I don't care if I get knocked out here. Just for Bug Bite, we do live. I guess I'll use a potion. That was a mistake to not go to the Pokemon Center, but who gives a shit? But like, remakes at the time were not particularly common, I feel like. Yeah, there was Zero Mission, there were ports of like the Mario Brothers games, and like the original Metroid I think was put on GBA, Link to the Past, Super Mario World, stuff like that. I wouldn't call those... I'm changing it back to mono, it sounds... I've like had the headphone half off, it's like I'm missing half of it. I don't like the way it bounces between the ears. In these particular games, I'm not exactly sure why that is. Burmy, probably not going to stay on the team, but I don't know. How rude do I want to be to this thing? I kind of want to call it trash bag, but I don't know if I have enough characters. Oh no, yeah, I do, plenty. I mean, it is like kind of a trash bag, literally, but that's an unfortunate encounter for this route. That's fine, though. It's type diversity, plus defense, I guess, protected from crits. Sure, we're gonna go up against a Rourke first, though, so yeah, hidden power. But, you know, then eventually Heart Gold Soul Silver came out, and something that bugs me about video game discourse, which, am I ever not complaining about video game discourse being stupid in a lot of cases? But the thing is that... What was I saying? When it's like, when a sequel or a remake doesn't improve absolutely everything about the original, people... Oh, I have to go get more encounters. Wait a second. This could have been my encounter. That would have been sweet. Not Intimidate, though. When it doesn't improve on absolutely everything, people get very sour. Or some people get very sour on it. Even if it did improve some things. Like, Tears of the Kingdom is a big example. I'm not the biggest fan of the open world Zeldas. I've spoken ad nauseum on that, I feel like, in streams. Because I streamed Breath of the Wild on the channel, regrettably. But, the thing is, like, Tears doesn't fix everything about Breath of the Wild, but it fixes some stuff, I think. I think it streamlines and fixes some of the stuff that was clunky. There's still clunkiness there, mind you, and there's still things that I'm not a big fan of. But it fixes some stuff, and so that's an improvement in my book, even if it didn't fix absolutely everything. Oh, Wingle's kind of nice. It might get Drizzle when it evolves, actually. But, let's see this minus Spit F. I mean, it'll live a bubble for sure. And so, like, Heart Gold Soul Silver didn't fix absolutely everything about Johto, but it fixed a hell of a lot. Pace is a lot better. Physical special split, all of the accoutrements that come from Gen 4, right? Gen 4 Mons, Gen 4 move pools, Gen 4 like abilities from Gen 3 and on. Stuff like that. Wingull. I think we just call it Pico, right? But it didn't fix the level curve. And so, while I do think that is fairly important, because in Johto, for those who aren't aware, you can do gyms 5, 6, and 7 in any order. As soon as you get Surf from getting the 4th badge, I think I'm going to heal up over here. As soon as you get Surf from Morty, or you don't get it from him, but you get the ability to use it, then you can go to Cianwood, get the medicine for Ampy, so you could do Olivine, Cianwood, or Mahogany, right? Chuck, Jasmine, or Price in any order. So to accommodate that, their levels are extremely low, and you're encountering like level 20-somethings against like the Rocket Grunts in the hideout in Mahogany Town, when that is canonically the 7th badge. Like, that's the order that it's in on your trainer card, right? Oh wait, I just ran from my encounter. Whatever. It's not like a strict Nuzlocke. Alright, we'll take a Starly. Or rather, should I just get another Bidoof? It's not like I would keep Bidoof on my team anyway. Let's just catch a Starly, who cares? There's no guarantee that I'll keep it on anyway. Because, like, yeah, Staraptor's awesome, but I want to, like, try to diversify a little bit from just using Gen 4 Mons, because we're playing Renegade Platinum. Holy shit. What was I saying, though? Yeah, Heart Gold, Soul Silver not fixing everything. What do I name this? I don't have a good Staraptor nickname either, shit. There's some Mons where I have, like, standard nicknames that I like to use, but something with a V, I feel like, or like Vito or some shit. I don't fucking know, dude. Hey, I'm probably not gonna keep this on the team. Anyway. Timid? Oh, but it's reckless. Holy shit. Timid, but it was still doing a lot to my, what's my Piplup's defense stat? I mean, it's like, it's pretty good. Yeah, Timid Starly is not gonna make the cut, I think. Unless I want to run, like, choice specs or something, but that's just terrible. Yeah, we're speeding up through that shit. But my point is, Heart Gold Soul Silver is the definitive way to experience Johto, in my opinion. I think it completely invalidates the original Gen 2 games in-game. As much as I also, I think, went back and played the original Gen 2 games again when they came to 3DS. Oh, wait a second. I want to check. Mailbox, no mail. And so, I kind of... My whole point with talking about this stuff, we're gonna box this, because... Actually, what is this thing's nature? Neutral? I mean, like, it could be worse, I guess. Keen-Eye, does that mean that it gets Drizzle? I'm gonna pull up the docs. Let's see here, YouTube, or, let's see, where is it? DS... Renegade... Docs... Pokemon changes... Let's see here. There's a Wingull. Wingull, Keen-Eye or new Hydration or Keen-Eye. Oh, it keeps Keen-Eye? That's bullshit. So if it had hydration, it would get drizzle. That's really lame. That is really fucking lame. Damn it. Alright, I'll just keep this folder open, just in case we want to go back to it. Yeah, it's really lame if true. I'll keep it on the team for now, because it's coverage, I guess. Yeah, Timid Starly's no good. Yeah, it kind of created this expectation of remakes, and I don't know, I can't really think of... And then this gets into the whole, like, what's a remake, what's a remaster, what's, like, a reimagining, all that kind of shit, and it's like... You know, you look at something like the Crash Insane trilogy or the Spyro Reignited trilogy, which are technically remakes. They built them from the ground up again. But they built them from the ground up to be as close to the originals as possible, mechanically. And so, that to me, even though I'm not, like, super big into those games in general, like, I didn't grow up with them or anything, but I'm just gonna lead Piplup still, I think. I think I want to evolve into Prinplup as quickly as possible. But that to me, as an outsider, seems like remakes that do pretty much replace the originals in most ways. Sure, someone's gonna have some kind of preference because this little nitpicky detail is not the same or like whatever. Okay. But like, for the most part, the remakes in those cases are definitively better. Because they are mostly one-to-one, but with like some modern changes, particularly aesthetically. But then, you get the counter to this argument, and we're playing Gen 4, so you know what I'm going to bring up next. In BDSP being easily the worst remakes we've gotten. Now, I did skip over Oris. Like, I do think Fire and Leaf Green and Heart Gold Soul Silver are the definitive ways to experience Kanto and Johto as of 2023. Or I guess you could even say like 2010 or whatever it was, 2009 when HGSS came out. But, or 2009 in Japan, I think, 2010 here. But BDSP though, like the reason why Fire and Leaf Green and more so Heart Gold Soul Silver are so good, despite not fixing absolutely everything, is because they incorporated aspects of the third game. Now, should the remake have just been straight up of Crystal? Probably. I think the 2-version thing is like very predatory and not necessary these days, and yet they continue to still do it because you guys keep buying both versions or some shit. It is annoying. Or it's just frustrating because they're never gonna learn with people who are like doing that shit, you know? Then again, I guess you could say, okay, if it was one version, how many people are really double dipping? Probably not many, considering how many, you know, tens of millions of copies a lot of Pokemon games have sold. But like Oris is kind of somewhere in the middle, right? Where I think Fire and Leaf Green and Heart Gold Soul Silver are definitive. Oris is like kind of, it's towing the line. It has its pros and cons compared to the original Gen 3. Like I think the pacing is worse because the 3D Pokemon games are just a lot slower paced than the pixel art ones in general. I guess with the exception of Gen 4 debatably, but even then, like Oris, like I think Gen 3's pacing is like one of the best things about it is you can just kind of jump in and you just go. Basically, there's not really many interruptions or anything like that for the sake of story or whatever. Because the story in Gen 3 is like kind of whatever. That burn is unfortunate because we would have killed. But can you not? I keep losing my train of thought because I'm trying to focus, but get rid of Water Sport. Yeah, so Oris, I think pacing is worse. Do I have a flying move? Well, actually, yeah, I think I just stay in. I'm gonna worry about training up my other members like later, once I actually have Pokemon that I want to use. That burn is annoying though. I have an antidote, but not a burn heal. Heck should still do it. Yeah, it does enough. Stalling out my burn, bastard. We just potion up. Not a big deal. Yeah, but like Oris also introduces a lot of stuff from Gen 6 that is pretty enjoyable, like Mega Pokemon, you know, Fairy typing, Physical Special Split, because that was missing from Gen 3. And just like all the quality of life things that have been in place from Gen 3 to Gen 6. Anything and everything that was introduced. I guess TMs being unlimited, I think, were still a thing. I think that was 5 through 7 where that was a thing. And then Gen 8 changed that. And so... Covet. Holy sh... That was a crit, okay. Alright, can you, like, not crit me? That'd be great. But yeah, so Oris I'm a little mixed on. I used to be pretty down on it, as someone who grew up with Gen 3, and I think at the time Oris came out, Gen 3 was a contender for my favorite gen. I think 3, 4, and 5 are probably my top 3. I like 7 a lot too, though. So it's tricky, but 3, 4, and 5 I think are like kind of what I would consider to be the golden age of Pokemon. And really where like the series was like continually improving in most ways. I should be using these repels, shouldn't I? There's an item over here. I'm just gonna repel, even though it's kind of too late for this to matter. Got another potion, yay. Do you battle? No. Wasn't sure if that was changed or not. But yeah, so Oris, my point is, like, Oris is kind of like this weird remake where it's not like... I think Emerald is still the best way to experience Hoenn, but I don't think Oris is bad by any means either. Especially, like, you do get the Delta episodes, so you kind of get Emerald stuff in a way, but... less so the lack of Battle Frontier, but more the passive-aggressive, like, way that they didn't include it was pretty frustrating, I guess is a good way to put it. I think that's the main thing that Oris is really lacking, is post-game stuff, aside from Delta episode. I don't remember if you can rematch gym leaders or not, but like just Emerald like kind of did everything right with Hoenn. And then I don't think they pulled enough from Emerald for Oris. And then BDSP is like the pinnacle of that. I feel bad for Ilka because I don't think it was their decision to make it like 1-to-1 and also for it to be like as buggy as it is apparently. Because I regrettably did buy BDSP. That's one purchase that I really do regret as far as like Switch games that I bought. I caved in because I was like wanted to check it out, but I should have bought it physically so I could just like return it or resell it or some shit. Oh well, lesson learned. So I didn't play that much of it before I fell off because I'm like, yeah, this is Diamond and Pearl, but like kind of worse. Or like, if not even worse, just like kind of equivalent in some ways, if you want to say that, because Diamond and Pearl are slow as shit. I don't think there's any reason to play Diamond and Pearl anymore because Platinum exists. I don't really understand the opinion to the contrary. If someone's like, oh, actually, I prefer Diamond or Pearl to Platinum, I'm like, huh? It makes zero sense to me. Like maybe more so than like an Emerald versus Ruby and Sapphire thing. You know, and then they stopped doing third versions. Like those are, or I guess Crystal is another instance where I could see. I might actually even prefer Gold and Silver Original to Crystal in some ways. Mostly because my boy Ampharos is missing from Crystal, but we have HGSS for that, so like who cares? But like BDSP, it's like they didn't pull anything from Platinum, it seems like. It was just literally Diamond and Pearl, and that's where the remakes really show their weaknesses these days. And it was like kind of a slow progression of like, Fire and Leaf Green were great, HGSS were probably the best remakes they've done, and then Oris was like kind of somewhere between the decline to BDSP kind of deal. Even though I think Oris are still like solid. That's one where I'm like, I could see someone preferring Ruby and Sapphire original to Oris. Or sorry, vice versa. Like either way, I can see why someone would feel one way or the other. Do I battle these guys now? Oh, wait a second. Oh, this is how you get the starters, I think. Yes. Does Kanto's region, Saffron City, have an active fighting type? No. It's not active. Professor Oak. His full name no. That's his Alolan cousin or whatever the fuck. On the Sevi Islands, is it true that the trainer tower is on 7 Island? I think so. Yeah. Yes. What if you said no and then lost, so you still win? Oh shit. Okay, so that explains that. We're gonna get a Kanto starter. That's the thing where I like that they make the starters accessible in these games, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I feel so partial to the starters, and I think a lot of people do, and so it's hard not to use them. But yeah, BDSP were like extremely disappointing, and I was like, usually I'm able to play through a Pokemon game, even the newer ones, and enjoy my first playthrough to some extent. I'm pretty sure Pound is it 40 BP in this gen? Or in this hack, I guess? Yeah, 40 versus 35, yeah. Yeah, usually, as someone who, like, played through Sword and Shield all the way through, I might have played it twice, weirdly. I don't know why I did that. I think I was, like, trying to reevaluate it, and, like, because I didn't hate Sword and Shield as much as a lot of people did. I don't think they're very good, but I don't think they're, like... I don't know. I didn't really, like... I don't know. It's weird. My opinion on Sword and Shield is weird. I can't quite put my finger on it. I don't think it ranks very highly in the series overall, but, like, I didn't hate my time with it, if that makes sense. Played through Scarlet and Violet, pretty buggy, but, like, enjoyable, I guess. But, like, BDSP, I didn't even make it to... I didn't even make it to Maylene's gym, which that's the thing, is like they ditched the pacing things where, you know, you fight Fantina as a 3rd gym in Platinum, which just makes sense because you're already there kind of deal, and it's just too faithful to Diamond and Pearl where I feel like Platinum improved like pretty much, like Platinum improved a lot from Diamond and Pearl, and to not incorporate that into your remake makes 0 sense. Oh wait, we get all 3? We get all 3? Hold up. I'll nickname these... Oh, okay, that's broken as hell. We don't have any room. I'm not going to use Squirtle anyway, so I guess I don't need to pick it up, but we will anyway, just to check its nature, I guess. I want to use Empoleon, but that nature is, like, not exactly... Oh, shit. Miracle Seed and Charcoal. Take those. Oops. I gotta keep an eye out for these NPCs in Pokemon Centers. I forget that this game has that from when I did play it a little bit a while back. Also, I don't think this is cropped quite enough. 1 second, I'm just gonna adjust this slightly. I think that's better. I don't know. Cropping on OBS is kind of a pain in the ass. We'll not nickname Squirtle. Let's take a look at these guys. What they said, Orberg and Floroma. For the Gen 2 and 3 starters, I assume. So... yeah, so I'm understandably, I think, wary about the Gen 5 remakes, although there's no 3rd version of Gen 5. So... you know, like, the thing is with BDSP, like, the art style, not very appealing. And I guess that's just about it, except for that they didn't pull from Platinum. So I guess if the black and white games, if the black and white remakes look good, and I guess they play like there's no third version for them to exclude content from, I guess. But I am still concerned. Hey, what's up, Deer 56? Yeah, I'm concerned about the oh my god, modest, quiet, and relaxed. Holy shit, rain dish, dude! If only my Wingull had if only this had hydration, because then it would get drizzle when it evolves. I don't know why. That'd be sick. I ran a rain team in my XG playthrough though, so maybe running rain again wouldn't be the greatest idea. Timid Starly is a no-go. I'll take Bulbasaur though. I'll take that over fucking Burmy. Is that here? Do I take all three for now? I mean, Roark's my first gym, but then again, I could train up Charmander for Gardenia. Quiet Nature is really not bad. I mean, like, obviously Charizard is decently fast, at least by this gen's standards, but the plus special attack is, like, really, really nice. Actually, what's his ability? Blaze. This is Rain Dish. And was Bulbasaur Overgrow? Or was it Thick Fat or something? Oh, it's Overgrow. That's fine. That's fine. Modest is nuts. Even though Grass is not automatically special like it is in Gens 1 through 3. Let me think here. I'll keep the Eevee. Oh, let me check. Did Drayano change? Did they change how Eevee evolves into Glaceon? Because that's kind of what I'm thinking here. Okay, evolves into Glaceon with an Ice Stone. So that means we don't have to wait until, what is it, Route 214 or 216 or whatever? 217? Near Snow Point. Item changes, let me see here. Ice Stone. Orberg Mine, Route 216, 17, Snow Point Temple, Veilstone Department Store, buyable. So apparently there's one in Orberg Mine. I don't know if that's like through Rock Smash, but we will be encountering that soon. Obviously Glaceon not great against Roark, but plus Spadef, Glaceon for Gardenia doesn't sound too bad unless she's running Sun. With like Chlorophyll Mons and shit, which she might be. So that is pretty nice. Let's do this. I like Bulbasaur. I feel like Wingull is like... I'd rather just continue to train up Piplup, I think. Especially because it's not a Drizzle Pelipper when it evolves. Unfortunately. I guess I'll take Charmander for now. I will replace it with some other fire type, I'm sure, because I don't want to just have a team of starters. And then this thing, dude, Relaxed, like, that's so good for Blastoise. I think I'm going to take this with me, too. Training all these guys up is going to be a pain in the ass, but... I'd say I get Piplup to evolve, and then I guess switch train from then on, or something. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. But yeah, and then there's like, when it comes to the Gen 5 remakes, it's like, there's Black and White, and then Black and White 2 are a completely separate pair of games that have a different story, and all that kind of shit, and I'm like, I almost either want them, like, as it stands with Pokemon remakes, they either need to do less and just do like a pixel remaster / HD 2D remaster kind of thing for these games, or they need to do way more. Because BDSP was like somewhere in the middle, where like they updated it graphically and completely remade it, but it wasn't changed enough for it to be like better than Platinum. Do you give me the TM for Hidden Power? Oh, you tell me what my Hidden Powers are. I guess I will find that out. Hidden Power Electric? That's actually pretty nice. Which type would be Bug? Hidden Power Bug. I guess that doesn't really help much, because Glaceon gets Shadow Ball already for Psychics, and it has Ice moves for Grasses already, so it's like, eh. But Hidden Power Electric for Empoleon is like pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Hidden Power would be Hidden Power Rock. It's actually pretty good for Flyings. Hidden Power Grass, that's also really good for like Quagsire, Swampert, Gastrodon kind of shit. Although, I bet Gastrodons we run into are going to have Rindo Berries on them. Hidden Power Dark. I guess we can, like, LARP as Mega Blastoids with Dark Pulse, but, like, there's no Megas, so... Here's an egg just for you. There's a cute baby. I think there's a random baby Pokemon. Like a Wynot, a Happiny, stuff like that. I don't remember if they enhanced the hatch rate. Okay, that's great. I don't know that I want to level this thing up until I get it evolved, because usually the move pools for Eevee, like, it'll get like an ice move, like Powder Snow or something, early on, and so I don't want to miss that and have to wait until it gets like Icy Wind, or I get the TM for Ice Beam, or whatever it might be. So I think I don't train this for now. Training up Bulbasaur and Squirtle, maybe, but let's just get Piplup. Oh, it's tricky though, because we're going to go up against our rival, who is going to have a Turtwig and probably a Starly still, right? I guess it could be different. Turtwig. Do we train up Charmander? Do I go catch more Mons first? I'm a little bit torn. It's not a Nuzlocke, so it's not like super stressful, but I'm also like, I want to try to be pretty optimal. I think if I can train this up enough to beat Turtwig, that would be good. Although we do have Peck, but it does have Withdraw. And dude, I just love that they integrated the following Pokemon thing. That is amazing that they were able to do that. Although, I guess there was there's that park in Hearthome that you can do that in this game with certain Mons. And so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. This thing is going to have something stupid like Confusion. Or Hidden Power. Okay, it's neutral. Good. We just pound. Yeah, it does a lot. That plus attack nature is kind of coming in clutch. Not a big fan of the minus Spit F, but like, I guess it is what it is. If Charmander still learns Dragon Rage early, that would be extremely good. Do I go Bulbasaur here? He probably has Confusion or something dumb. So I think not. Still neutral, good. Okay, that was a crit, nice. Well, we still have a crit, so I can wait one more turn. And Pound should take this out, yeah. And what is this, like Super Luck? Is this Super Luck Psyduck? Like, what the fuck? Double crit? Although I think the crit rate in... I know the damage for crits in Gen 4 is, I think, 2 times? Or is it still 3 times? I don't remember. They nerfed it progressively over the years. I want to say Gen 6 was when it was last changed, but the crit rate might be different, which I've never really like paid much attention to. I just know the multiplier changes. Because I think it's 1.5. It's definitely 1.5 currently. I just forget if it was Gen 5 or 6 that made that change. I'd say I just use a potion. I can run back to the center, I guess, but I haven't spent a single dime yet, so I don't really mind doing this. We can get Charmander probably at least one more level. It's not gonna be enough to beat Turtwig single-handedly, but do I stay in an Ember? I'm gonna try it. Confusion, this is gonna like one-shot me, isn't it? Not quite. Okay. I guess I'll switch out. Okay, that's fine. Potioning for no reason, because I... Oh shit, that's a 2 KO? God damn. Staryu... It's unfortunate that my only grass type is Bulbasaur right now, because... This better not be super effective. Okay, it's neutral. It does like 0 damage. I think Peck into Peck would be optimal because then they wouldn't potion, but who cares? Also, that was a low roll. Had to have been. We hit 14. Bide? I don't think so. Oops. Alright, 2 more levels till Prinplup. At which point I might... I don't know, I might even be able to beat the Turtwig one-on-one with a Prinplup. But if it starts withdrawing, that's like kind of annoying. So I think I instead opt to fight any and all trainers. Oh, we can get the Poketch as well. But there's trainers I can fight on the route to the north of here, assuming we can go there. What was the deal? Oh, our eggs hatching. What do we get? Elekid. Not bad. We don't have an electric type right now. Elekid. What do I have a name for an Electivire? I haven't used Electivire in a playthrough in like probably ever. So I'm trying to think. Well, okay, I probably used it casually in like my OG like Diamond or Platinum runs. We would call it Mr. Electric. Just do like meme names and shit. I don't fucking know, dude. Or we'll call it Shocker, or because I'm just thinking about Spider-Man, like get back here, Shocker, and shit like that. We'll call it Shocker. Fuck it. A little standard, but you know what? Fuck off. Is Name Raider here? I forget. Poketch, what do you do? Oh shit, I need to like talk to every NPC, because they placed useful items all over the place. And I kind of want to go back to Sandgem real quick to check the Pokemon Center if someone gives me a TM or something. For which I'm going to use a little bit of speed up, I think. Not too much, but a little bit. Turn the fan up, it's a little hot in here. Yeah, let's check the Pokemon Center. Okay. I guess this is just tutorial shit. I don't know, now that I got the Quick Claw randomly, I'm like paranoid that I'm missing something that could be beneficial. Tutorial shit. Tutorial shit. It's fine. $493. Now see that number, that National Dex number I used to know by heart. Like I know it's 151, 251, right? And then 386, 493, 649 for Gen 5, I think. Is that right? 649, and then I just completely, like, have not kept track of that since then. Even though I played the newer games. I don't know, like, the total NatDex number. Check the mart. Okay, great. Now let's go back. That was a waste of time. I'm trying to think, did I miss an encounter? I'm doing the Nuzlocke capture rule just for the record, if anyone's watching that didn't hear me say that, but it's not a Nuzlocke. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing any encounters. Not that I think I'll find anything better than the starter Pokemon I have right now, because their natures are nuts. Oh shit. God damn it. Dude, what? Oh, something I was going to mention earlier, as far as like Pokemon kind of shaping my expectations and tastes and stuff like that, is that it was pretty jarring when I first played like some of the older Final Fantasies, for instance, and you would run into encounters in areas where you wouldn't necessarily expect, whereas I feel like Pokemon makes it very clear, or at least it's clear to me, when random encounters are going to happen, right? You enter a dungeon, or tall grass, or like a cave or whatever. That always felt natural to me, as opposed to like some other RPGs where you can just run into encounters like in certain towns because, you know, there's probably like a story or lore reason or something, but it's nonetheless kind of jarring in those cases. We can't go over here. And so this is one of those games where, well, especially because you don't get most of your leveling and stuff done with random encounters. Sure, you can grind, but I feel like Pokemon games are balanced in a way where, like, you definitely don't need to. I usually just fight every trainer I come across, and then I'm fine for gym battles. And that never really feels... that rarely feels tedious. And even then, sometimes I will, like, skip certain routes and shit like that. Like, if I'm playing through Kanto, I won't always do, like... I'll usually do, like, cycling a road, but I'll skip the route on the other side of Fuchsia, for instance. Or the routes that lead from Lavender to Fuchsia. Or Vermilion to Fuchsia. Oh, we can cross here? Oh, this guy gives us a fishing rod, yeah. Okay, that means we actually do have some encounters I can get elsewhere. Water Pulse. Are these unlimited use in this game or not? Ah, okay, they basically are. Sick. Bubble may lower speed. We're just gonna replace it. This is way better. We'll give it to Squirtle as well. That is extremely nasty. Let's just adjust the moves here. I almost always have it where it's like primary stab, secondary stab, coverage, status move. And then if I'm running 2 status moves, it'll be 2 and 4. So like, you know, if I want primary stab, I just click A. If I need secondary, I just go down 1. If there's no secondary stab, then it's just another coverage move or something. And then, you know, 2 and 4 will be status or whatever. Or 2 will be like tertiary coverage in certain instances. What's this thing's nature? Neutral? It should get motor drive when it evolves anyway. The shitty thing... There is grass over here. And like, the Nuzlocke capture thing is like not super strict for me. What is wrong with my camera? Stop. Hello? The fuck? Stop it. I'm not like gonna treat it super strictly, but it's like, why do I need another water encounter when I'm gonna get like all the water starters? And there's gonna be like several areas where I can only get water encounters, whereas this route has grass. We just can't get there yet. So I'm almost always gonna opt for grass encounters when I have a chance. but I can get a water encounter from... Where's my town map? From Twin Leaf. Do I not have a town map yet? What the fuck? Twin Leaf, the route south of Sand Gem. I just don't really care right now because it's all going to be water types, which I definitely don't need. What I need is to evolve this Piplup and get this Charmander leveled up to where I can take on Turtwig. Maybe twice, because I want to say we fight him twice. Oh, we get the Poketch after then? I can go this way, though. I can get an encounter here. It's probably going to be like a Budu or something, but... Then again, this is Renegade Platinum, so it could be just about anything that's, like, you know, not broken. Oh. Speaking of not broken... Well, I guess that's it. Can I get you in a dive ball? You piece of shit. Then again, this thing might actually be buffed decently. It lived a pound, so I mean... Yeah, uncapping the frame rate for battles was a good call, I think. Let me see what Sunflora even gets. What we got? Pokemon changes... Sunflora... Let's see. Attack was decreased, HP was upped by 10, defense was up by 30, Spadef up by 10, special attack up by 20. So yeah, it's still slow as shit, but it hits harder. It's 125 special attack in this game. Bulk is 85, 85, 95 instead of 75, 55, 85, so pretty solid. Still base 30 speed, so pretty shit in that regard. Still just pure grass, not like Grass Fairy or Grass Fire or anything like that, but I don't know. I don't think it beats out Venusaur, especially because Venusaur's changes. Thick Fat or Overgrow. What is... Okay, so we have Overgrow, which means that it just stays Overgrow. If we had Chlorophyll for Bulbasaur, then it would turn into Thick Fat for Venusaur, which would have been really nice. But it's fine, I guess. That's one of those things that bothers me with these hacks, though. I get not guaranteeing the hidden ability. Or, you know, like the hidden ability that was added as a second ability, but... At the same time, if I play through, like, Voltwhite 2 or something, and I pick Snivy, I'm picking it to use Contrary. Like, I'm not using an Overgrow Snivy in a Drowno hack kind of thing, you know what I mean? In this game, it's a little bit less egregious because the Sinnoh starter's secondary abilities aren't great to begin with. Like, I don't know what Torterra's was changed to, but it's normally Shell Armor, right? Like, that's... I guess it's better than Overgrow in some cases, but sometimes you want that Grass boost when you're low on health. Same thing with Infernape, like Blaze versus Iron Fist. Iron Fist doesn't affect close combat, I don't think. And stuff like that. What's this thing's nature? Gentle? I guess it could be worse. Solar Power? I don't know. Even though it's buffed, I don't really want to use Sunflora. I guess I lead... We'll lead Charmander, because I still want this to get leveled up. I would like an experience share. I should probably double check that I don't have one already. But like, yeah. Shinx, Intimidate. I guess, I mean, Ember should do a lot. Yeah, oh shit. Nice crit. Quick attacks me for... Oh shit. What is going on with these crits? Why is the crit rate so high? Pidgey. I kind of want to stay in. I don't think I die in one. Yeah. I need to buy more potions, though. But dude, I love this sped up battle option, because it's not, like, you don't feel pressured to use actual speed up, which distorts the music and shit. So, like, really, really nice. Nidoran, female. I don't think you kill me in one either. No. And you're not a ground type, so you don't have coverage for that. This should kill. I'm not entirely sure what level Barry is going to be at in the trainer school. If we even fight him there, I'm forgetting. Maybe we fight him and then he steps out and we fight him again? That doesn't make sense. I think we just talk to him and then he fights us outside of the town, but I'm getting my wires crossed. I don't know why I'd be confusing it with Diamond and Pearl stuff, because I don't know the last time I played Diamond and Pearl. Because ever since Platinum came out, that just is my default for Sinnoh. I think this thing probably just has Tackle and Splash as per normal. Water Pulse should do a lot, even though it's a resist. Yeah. We get the Confuse too. You know, when it comes to, like, the Unova remakes, I'm like, even if they're not as good as the originals, like, I don't know, it just seems like wasted potential to me, especially considering I feel like Game Freak set a really high standard for remakes with their first two in particular. And so it's one of those things. And I guess I was talking earlier about, like, I can't off the top of my head think of a true remake that was, like, flat out worse than the original. Like, some people hate Final Fantasy VII Remake, that's fine. But that's, like, kind of a different kind of remake where it's not intended to be, like, an updated replacement per se, it's kind of doing its own thing. But even, like the GTA games, those were more remasters, yeah? So I wouldn't really count that in the same way, kind of deal. I mean, like, true from the ground up remakes, like Dead Space Remake, the Resident Evil remakes, which, yeah, I guess, like, RE3's remake wasn't all that hot, but I got it for like $10, so I don't really hold a grudge against it per se. I'd be pissed if I spent 60 on it, though, that's for damn sure. That's why I tend to wait in a lot of cases. But I feel like most remakes end up being usually better than the original in most cases. Like, obviously there's debate in some instances. Now some are coming to mind where it's a little more questionable. This is a good encounter, actually. I don't know why I stayed in. Oh, because we're tanky as shit. I think Metal Claw does less? They're both resisted. Yeah. I just want to weaken it, and then I'll okay, perfect. This is good because it doesn't overlap weaknesses with Empoleon. Because it's only weak to grass, whereas Empoleon's neutral to grass. That's a good compliment, actually, because I don't know that Squirtle's going to stay on this team. I'm just like, relaxed Blastoise is one of the better natures you could ask for. I forget if Shell Smash is in this game. I don't think so. Could have been added, maybe. But I think that was a Gen 5 move. Do I have a female Wooper nickname? Whoopi? I don't fucking know, dude. Like, Whoopi Goldberg? I have no idea. Expert Belt is really good. Rock Tomb is really good, too. Now, I'm assuming something's blocking us from leaving... Oh, no, wait. Oh, yep, Team Galactic. These fucking bowl cut shitheads. Cool. They removed the HM bullshit, which is nice. I don't know how Rock Climb is going to be handled. In particular. Did I fight this chick? Yeah, I did. Alright, I say we go take on Barry. Let's get one more level. I don't really want to grind or battle wild Pokemon, but like, come on. Super close to a level up there. Piplup is super close to evolving as well. I'm gonna check out these TMs, see what I can teach to who. Check out the the Wooper's nature. Because Water Ground is nasty. But then again, we're gonna get Mudkip at some point too. Sassy. That's pretty damn good. Obviously, plus defense is probably better, but I mean, Unaware plus Spadef, like, Water Ground evolves at like level 20, I think. I think that's going on the team. I like the electric thing. Modest Venusaur is kind of nasty. I like the Charmander, at least until we get a fire type that I'd rather use. It's gonna be ice. Dude, as much as I... Did he change... Man, I don't want to bail on Empoleon because I love Empoleon, but I want to see... What was Blastoise changed to? Blastoise... Drizzle or Torrent. Whereas, okay, if we're Rain Dish... Wait a second. We are Rain Dish, which means that turns into Drizzle. Which is insane. What the fuck? So... Oh my god. So this will be a Drizzle Blastoise. If I keep it on the squad. Which makes me kind of want to replace it with over Empoleon, but I feel bad. Because I wanted to do this playthrough partially because I wanted to use Empoleon. I guess I could keep all three. There's Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse, Flash Cannon, Water Spout. I think that's probably natural. What else was it buffed stat-wise? 90 special attack instead of 85. I don't know, man. Let me look at Empoleon real quick. We got the Vital Spirit on Empoleon. It got buffed by 5 for special attack, just like Blastoise did. I was gonna say, like, if Blastoise got changed to Water Steel, that would be a lot easier for me to keep this on over Empoleon, but Relaxed versus a naughty Hiplo... Oh, but I've been leveling this up the entire time, so I can't. That would be a bad call, I think. I do think I throw this on the team, though. Let me think. I think I do just take Squirtle off. If I really need to use a better Pokemon later on, like if the game gets really hard, and I need to do that, then we will. But for now, this is fine. I'm pretty sure Barry leads with Starly. So I'm going to lead Piplup to keep my Charmander healthy for the Turtwig. Okay. Yeah, so we battle him on the outskirts. Although, okay, we gotta do this shit first. I'm gonna speed up through this, because no one cares. Oh, he just gives it to us. Okay, good. Thank you, Drayano, for not making us do that. Make a save. It's been a minute. Saving a lot of data. My favorite. But yeah, this is just like a nice little palate cleanser before I dive into something a little bit more interesting, I guess. I don't know. Streaming Pokemon just feels natural to me for some reason. I streamed a few playthroughs on Twitch back when I was doing that, and of course I got the Coliseum and XG playthroughs up. Those are probably more interesting because I think that those games are just like more unique, I guess, for Pokemon games. Alright, yeah, we Water Pulse. Oh my god, can you not crit me off the rip? Disrespectful. I didn't buy potions. Goes for wing attack again. Okay. And I think because of Charmander's quiet nature with Ember... Oh, what's his third? Wait a second. I mean, like, maybe it's a Shinx? Part of me feel like I definitely don't want to throw this away. And because this is not a Nuzlocke, I could just, like, chuck in pretty much anyone and sack. What if I go hard Charmander? What's the worst it does to me? Tackles? I don't think that matters. I think it's gonna go for Grass move, or... yeah, okay. Which crits me, which is great, but we live another crit, so it's fine. We Ember, which is a 2 KO, except for the Oranberry. Starts cursing. Part of me wants the smoke screen, but I think I just nuke this. Yeah, it's still cursing, so... it's dead. And if we get a burn, then it's GG's, but this should 2 a KO. And we get a burn. Alright, Munchlax. Especially tanky. If I burn this, that's good. Do I go for the burn? Or do I try to get attack boost with Metal Claw? I think I try to burn this. Oh my lord, this thing is really especially bulky. It's fine. Do I have status? Not reliable status, yeah. This is pretty unfortunate. I think I might actually lose this. Potentially Metronome. How? How, though? Why are you so lucky? Alright, it's confused. I think we just start growling. Just, like, debuff it as much as possible. Because this thing is thick as fuck. It doesn't kill us, but we are probably going to be slower. Snaps out, of course, tackles me. Fine. This is really annoying. Unaware ignores drops, too, doesn't it? Yeah, so... I don't want to go into this, although I maybe... probably live a tackle, though. So part of me wants to just, like, tail whip this. Increasing your Spadef, that's... fine, I think. Yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna use physical attacks on this thing anyway. It's too specially bulky to begin with. Okay, so it's max Spadef. Did you see why I don't want to Nuzlocke this game? Blind. Alright, now you're -4 defense. I'm gonna go for another one just in case, because we might live this. No. It is resist, but you know. Unfortunately, I'm out of potions, So I think I go into this to try... Wait, go for flinches? Oh my lord, it's thick as hell, dude. Yeah, I think I just lose to this. Why do you have a fat as fuck Pokemon on your team, dog? What are you feeding this thing? Holy shit. I didn't buy potions either, so... We might just white out here, sadly. Yeah, we do live that, but I'm gonna be slower. Unfortunately. I did not prepare adequately. It's fine. Maybe I'll get like a crit pound. Nope, doesn't miss his Rock Tomb. Alright, we got the rematch in the bag though. Now that I know what's coming out in the back. Alright, first of all, let's swing by the mart. And I guess, too, when it comes to the whole remake discussions, it just keeps popping in my head. It's like... I don't really feel like the DS games particularly need a remake, with the exception of the fact that they're made for 2 screens, which is not ideal for playing these games on, like, modern hardware, for instance. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's also not ideal in my opinion. Paralyze Heal... I'll take like a few of these. This team's pretty fucking weak. But once we get past Berry, which I guess I could grind until I evolve, but I think it's fine. With the potions I should be fine, because then I just debuff the Munchlax as much as possible, and I guess just pray that it doesn't crit me over and over again. I guess. Starly. We just Water Pulse twice. It doesn't crit me turn 1, which is good. Withdraws, goes into Turtwig. We get some good chip on this, though. No confusion. Goes for the Curse, which is a bad play on his part. Because I just Ember. Gets the Oran Berry. Ember might kill from this range. I think it's a... Okay, crit. I don't know if that mattered. I feel like it was a roll. Goes into Munch. Okay, so he's got Starly, which dies to Water Pulses from Piplup. I really want to get a burn on this, though. But I think I growl it a couple times first. Alright, yeah, it's too specially bulky to break on that side anyway. So I don't really care that it sets up Amnesias. Although, it having Rock Tomb is unfortunate. But it's -3 attack. I want to say I keep debuffing it. Maybe I Smokescreen once. Since Rock Tomb is, what, 95? Accuracy, I think. This is where the potions come in handy. This is the tricky thing, and why I kind of wish it would just game over you, instead of sending you back to the Pokemon Center. Or if it sent you back to the Pokemon Center, like, without the items used and stuff, because then it's like, if you fought everyone, then you don't have enough money to buy more potions, and you can kind of fuck yourself over. That is something that doesn't happen in Nuzlocke. Because, like, you know, if you white out, you just lose and you restart, but... I think I just keep debuffing this. Like, part of me wants to go for, like, attack boosts with Metal Claw. And I also kind of want to... Okay, goes for Slam. The -2 accuracy pays off, even though Slam is, like, what, 80 accuracy or something? He lands a Zap Cannon with -2 accuracy. which is a guaranteed para. That's incredible. He's almost min attack. He could switch out, but I think I have enough potions and stuff to like kind of stall him a little bit. Goes to the Rock Tomb, misses. I think I Paralyze Heal here, because what are the odds of him pulling Zap Cannon or T-Wave, or if they added Nuzzle to the game or not. Scald? What is this disrespectful shit? Alright. No crit. I'm scared that if I get him to min attack, he's gonna switch out then. I kinda want to try to burn though, as I keep saying. I think Magic Coat. Does that prevent burns from secondary effects? In that case, I'm gonna go for Metal Claws. Mach Punch misses. Sword Stance. Oh okay, that's fine. He's still at -4. Or -3 rather. Tail Glow. He doesn't have a special move though, because what is it? Metronome, Tackle, Rock Tomb. All right, now he's at -4 because of that SD. Will-O-Wisp can't burn me anyway. Oh wait, maybe in this gen you can burn fire types. I forget how that works. No attack raise. Block. That's fine. I wasn't gonna switch anyway. There's the attack raise. Force Palm. No para. Good. Nice crit. And that's how you won. Oh shit. And that's how you 1v1 a Munchlax with a Charmander. Starly. I just let this get knocked out. There's no reason to switch there. Because, like, I live a crit. Crit does 20. Yeah. And it dies. Brilliant. See, if I bought potions first, it would have been fine. EXP share? Shit. Why did I say shit? Sweet. Alright, we'll heal up. I'm going to give this the EXP share. Even though... yeah, at least get this thing up a couple levels. We're gonna hold off on Eevee until I get that Ice Stone. This is gonna evolve soon. Then I'll focus on getting to Charmeleon, I think, and then I'll start switch training Bulbasaur, or at least once this is fully leveled up. Maybe I start switch training Bulbasaur now, though, in fact. What other grass starter would I use? I'm using a Meganium in my Bulway 2 Redux playthrough. I also used one for a bit in, I want to say, Grand Coliseum, because I didn't realize that you only get one Johto starter. And even then, it was buffed in Grand Coliseum, so it was fine. It was actually pretty good. Like, the ground resist is really useful in the GameCube games, because Earthquake and stuff like that, and spread moves in general are so prominent. I feel like Pokeballs I'm fine. I don't want to overdo it on potions, though, because we're going to get supers soon. Expert Belt. Alright, I need to put these actual held items on my mons. Mystic Water for you. That also would have made things easier. I was handicapping myself. It's fine. Miracle Seed. And then, I guess Quick Claw... This thing is, plus Speed F minus Speed, I want to say. So that's good. And then Expert Belt for Eevee. Sure. Scope Lens. I feel like Expert Belt is going to go on Evire eventually. Neutral nature's still kind of lame. Yeah, sassy. It's not bad. The Piplup nature is like kind of unfortunate still. I'm not like completely over that. I doubt mints were added to this though. Well, I guess maybe you never know. Broomish. You may want an Oranberry. Well, I ain't got none, buddy. Sorry. Does he give me Bullet Seed or something? Oh, okay, there's the Bidoof that I was supposed to catch in, on the first route. Hit his peck. And we crit it. Okay. Endure. Oh, that's right. We haven't checked. I haven't checked who can learn like Rock Tomb. Who gets Rock Tomb? Oh wow. Okay. Rock Tomb over Metal Claw is good because I like the attack boost. Ember for Fire Stab for sure. I feel like I keep Smokescreen. Actually. And then I take Rock Tomb over Pound. Because like it just does more damage in most cases. Endure. I don't really see a reason for that. Unless I had like a reversal or something. Like a reversal Heracross, or if I come across any Salic berries or whatever. Do I battle these guys? I feel like I battle these guys one-on-one. Kricketot and Zubat. So that's bad for my... this thing. I'm probably gonna just speed up a little bit through some of these regular battles. Apologies for those who don't like that. I don't like my reliance on it either, but it's also just like, let's just like get through this shit. Yeah. And then we can trigger you. Shinx. I think I still just go Charmander here. Ember. That's unfortunate. We go into this. Water Pulse. Boom, you're dead. Cool. Evire is probably electric fighting in this, if I had to guess. Pretty sure that's what it was in Sacred Gold, Storm Silver, originally. I think I can take on one more before having to go back and heal. Makuhita. I think I just go into you. Fakes out, doesn't do anything. Chomp, we just peck you to death. That's fine. Cool. I'm gonna go back and heal. I don't want to waste my potions because of what happened with Barry. Yeah, I'm not really sure how many streams this is gonna take. I can't imagine it'll be that many. Like, if I do one batch per gym, or something along those lines, it'll be like less than 10 parts for sure. That's kind of around where the GameCube games ended up being. It was like 9 or 10 parts, I think. Yeah, I think it was 9 and then 10. Something along those lines. And these games are faster paced than the GameCube games as well. Psyduck. It might have Confusion, which is the bummer side of this. Let's Tail Whip instead. This should still do more. Yeah. And it did have Confusion after all. Sunkern, we'll just peck you to death. Yeah, let's at least get like Orberg in a timely manner. Let me think here. I think I just want to get this thing to evolve. Leech Seed, nice. Cubone, dead. Azurill, dead. Let's see those repels. Oops. Let's put you in front. Soothe Bell. If only that mattered for Eevee, it does not in this pack. You give me Rock Smash. But they got rid of the boulders, right? Yeah, so we can go down here right now, which is kind of crazy. And I never registered the bike either. It just occurred to me. Flash. I mean, it's an accuracy dropper. Could be worse. That's right, give me this. Big Pearl, that's big cash. Brick Break. It could actually be pretty useful. Especially, oh, I guess I didn't get an encounter in here. Probably get some good stuff in here that is fairly unique. Let's see what we got. It's gonna be a Geodude or some shit. Oh shit! Hello! Join my team. Because I bet you were buffed. And even then, Lucario's a damn demon in Gen 4. Oh shit. See what I mean? Holy crap. I think I just throw a ball because it doesn't matter if I get knocked out. That's fine. We Rock Tomb you to get you below half. Low kick doesn't do enough. Get on the ball. Thank you. Sick. That is actually really sick. What do I name this thing? I'm just like not on my nickname game today. I don't know why. I can't think of any good nicknames. Like, if there was some kind of other character in another game that reminded me of this guy, or like whatever, the aura stuff, I'm like, God, it's like on the tip of my tongue, like an idea for this guy's name. We just call him like Vegeta or some shit, I don't fucking know. Let's just call him, I don't fucking know, dude. We'll just call him Vegeta for now. Curious what his nature's gonna be, hopefully it's good. I should put up another repel. Thank God it wasn't... Or wait, I guess with Eevee we don't really need to worry about that, but Piplup's... incapacitated. Run away, fuck your arena trap. I have to fight this guy. I kinda wanna go back and heal. Zubat would have been cool, I love Crobat. Fun fact. Crobat is probably among my favorite Pokemon. I'd say generally, I don't know if I've said this, probably said it on stream at some point. My top, like, Poison is in my top 5 types. Like, if I had to pick top 5 types, how do I usually put it? In no particular order, it's like Ghost, Dark, Poison, Steel, Ground. I guess roughly in that order. Dark is probably number 1, but Poison has a lot of really cool mons too. So I think I'm still gonna lead. I'm gonna lead Piplup to get through the grass without encounters. We'll put a repel. Get back to the cave, but then I'm gonna lead Bulbasaur. Because Piplup should... Yeah, it'll evolve this next battle even if I switch. It did not occur to me that this would happen though. So we just fine whip you to death. It's fine. Yeah, once I get to Orberg, I'll stop speeding up as much. I'm just like... The early game in these games can be kind of a slog. Bite. Getting a lot of physical moves, aren't you? I feel like he's quiet nature. I want special attacks. So Bite is unfortunate. This 60, lower speed. I guess like Rock Tomb for opposing fire types. Bite obviously hits ghosts, it hits psychics. I don't know if I want to go 4 attacks right now. Bite is actually not a bad move early game. It's quite good actually, but on a Charmander, I don't know about that. He probably has Arena Trap. No, he doesn't. Got the Bulldoze though. Shocker gets Swift. You're gonna be a physical attacker, but I think Evire's special attack is not terrible though. Electivire. Using an Electrizer instead of trading with one. It's Motor Drive or Vital Spirit? Why would you do that? Because I think it's Vital Spirit. Mine is. It's Electric Fighting, gets Drain Punch. Stats are the same, so I'd have to look that up separately. Yeah, this one has Arena Trap. Get out of here. Whismer. I think I go into my Piplup. Oh shit, that does a lot. But we do more. Whooper. I think it was Water Absorb, and that's why it didn't work. What do I do here? Okay, you do live Mudshot, which is nice. So I potion you up. Those are the slam misses. I'm gonna Leech Seed because I'm like that. Didn't end up mattering because we one-shot. Okay, sick. We get the Primplup, which was my goal since the beginning. Metal Claw. You're not a Steel type yet, though. I mean, that's good for Rock types. Better than Water Pulse, though? Not really. I guess if he has a particularly specially bulky Rock type, what's a specially bulky Rock type in Gen 4? I guess if he has Sandstorm up? Because we are plus attack nature, so... Rock Tomb... I think I go with Metal Claw over Rock Tomb, because I like Flying move for grass types, in the case that we're stuck doing that. Although, of course, I'd rather just switch out. Swift, low kick. Something like this. Seems good to me. Hey, have you heard about the gym? I'll show you the gym. Skip this shit. I think one gym per stream is, like, pretty fair. Maybe I'll at least, like, maybe go back to Jubilife and maybe we'll get to Floroma Town or something and then call it. Maybe not, though. I mean, it's possible I do multiple, though, because, like, gyms 4 and 5, like, Maylene and Wake are pretty quick. Just want to check for TMs and items and shit. Duskwall. Nice. He named his Psyduck Yellow. He's confused. I checked this one already, I don't think so. Bonita for your Spheal. I do like Walrein, but I've got too many water types already. The view is good from this floor. The windows are tiny as hell. Check the marts. Cool. That was a change in Gen 4 that I liked a lot. That the Pokemarts all increase what they carry depending on how many badges, instead of it being specific to each town. Because then you don't have to be like, alright, which town sells repels? Okay, which town sells hyper potions? Which, you know, granted, at a certain point they all start selling that shit. Move deleter. Not even useful. What's this clown doing? Okay, so that's gotta be for the next set of starters. Training the Oreburg mine. Great Ball. Lame. Have I healed back up yet? I don't think I've been in the Pokemon Center. Yeah. Let's check this out though. Because I wonder if they give you a fossil early or some shit. But then again, the fossil accessibility is pretty high in this game. Because you normally get it with the underground in Eterna. Nothing new here. Yeah, I still think this is one of the best Pokemon games. Like, really the DS era in general is like peak, I think, to me. And so it's one of those things, like, I don't know, I feel like I've kind of fallen off Pokemon. I made that video a while back about the series' wasted potential and stuff, and I still stand by pretty much everything I said in that, but... Psychic, I guess. But... I don't know, I'm just kind of like... I was pretty impassioned when I made that video, but now I'm just, I don't know. I feel like I just don't really care anymore about the state of the franchise. Like, I want it to be good, of course, and I'll come back if it does, like, truly... Can this not? If it does get good again. Truly. Because, like, Scarlet and Violet, if they functioned, would be, like, pretty solid, I think. But they don't function as they should, so it's really tricky evaluating those games. But anyhow, it's just like, I don't know, I feel like I've more or less checked out of, like, current Pokemon stuff. Which I guess was kind of where I was at when I made that video a couple months back, too. More than a couple, but, you know. Who do I want to lead? Well, they're gonna lead Grass Starter, probably. Well, I guess I'll need to... I guess I'll battle them first, and then I'll deposit Pokemon. Is there a place called Fall Arbor Town? I'm pretty sure that's how it's spelled. Yeah. Reporters in Tabian... No. Let's see if the contest spectacular are also the sister of the gym leader Wallace? I think so? Okay, maybe they're... I think they're related to some effect, though, no? Yes. No. No. Where do you come from? Yes, town. Yeah, that's a reference to one of the earlier games. Yes. Okay, that was kind of a lame quiz. Alright, so we get the Gen 3 starters here. Depending on natures, I might sub someone out. Potentially. Oh, we just Vine Whip. Torchic. We go into Prinplup. I guess, like, if the Swampert is good, I'll take that over... Quagsire, mate. Well, Unaware is good, though. Let's deposit some Mons. Oh, we want to check on the Ryalu as well. But let me get these Hoenn starters, and then I'll reevaluate the team. I'm gonna hold off on nicknames. I'll just take care of that once I get to the name raider, which I just forget where the fuck he is. He might even be all the way in. God, what's the name of the town? It's been too long. Whatever. Let me see. What is your nature? Brave? Not terrible. Let me see how... Whoops. Bump the mic. My bad. Let me see how Lucario was buffed, if at all. Lucario. Okay, so if it was so this is adaptability then, I think, when it evolves. Because Riolu's, Riolu's abilities were not changed. So I want to say it was Steadfast, because Lucario's old abilities, according to the docs, were Steadfast or Inner Focus. So I'm assuming Riolu's is the same as that, where it's Steadfast to Steadfast, Inner Focus to Inner Focus, but now it's Steadfast to Adaptability, I think. It wouldn't make sense for Steadfast to go to Inner Focus, so it's gotta be Adaptability, which is super nasty. Bullet Punch, Force Palm. You've been nuzlocking this game since 2019. Playthrough's going good, Spiritomb gang. I'm just, evaluating the team. This is more of a casual playthrough because I haven't played through Renegade in full. Just checking out the docs. Let's see here. Lucario. Adaptability is really nasty. And plus with, like, E-Speed... Like, it gets priority, so the minus speed nature is not terrible. In fact, like, that's... I think this goes on the team, actually. And then I want to take a look at these guys' natures. Brave... unless they made Sceptile... Adaptability, Luke can sweep Rourke without setup. Yeah, that's also true with the fighting moves and shit. Yeah, because it resists rock and shit. I want to see... What did they adjust Sceptile? Give it a little more attack, a little more special attack. Grass Dragon's cool, though. Oh, Blaziken. Probably speed boost, right? Assuming that was... Yeah, speed boost. Sceptile only good with Unburdened, yeah, that makes sense. That's just like in competitive. Yeah, Unburdened, Overgrow. What was this? It's Overgrow, that's unfortunate. Also Blaze, Torrent. Brave Nature on Swampert, though, that's kind of nice. I don't mind that. What did they change Pert to? Torrent or Damp? I mean, Damp isn't like that much to write home about to begin with. Torrent's probably better in most cases, actually. Yeah, so maybe Mudkip. I do kind of like the anti-setup with Wooper. This is getting boxed. They're giving us a million Miracle Seeds and Charcoals and shit. Let's see here. I'll take that. We'll get the Ice Stone soon, I think. Yeah, damp is so bad you just reset. I wish it got something cool like, I don't know, Mold Breaker or Sheer... Well, Sheer Force is not in Gen 4, but, you know, something like that. I always wish that Mudkip would get a better ability. Ice Stone, I'm gonna do Glaceon, I think. Just because of the nature on this guy. And I used Jolteon in my XG playthrough, so I don't want to use Jolteon again, I think. I think it'd be fun to try Glaceon, because plus Fit F, it's just like, I'll give it a shot. It's obviously not great, but, you know. Yeah, Umbreon's the other option. I'm kind of torn. Those were the two that I was considering, though, because obviously Flareon and Leafeon are out. Like, Espeon and Jolteon could work, but I want to use... I think I want to use... Yeah, I think Umbreon or... Umbreon might be the play, though. I'll think about it. We'll take the Empoleon. Yeah, I mean, Ice-type's is obviously not ideal. I'd rather get, like, a Weavile later on or something if I wanted an Ice-type. Like, something fast. Yeah, Umbreon is extremely bulky, that is true. I do... Well, let's keep the Elekid on the team. Do I go Mudkip over Wooper? God, Sassy is, like, pretty solid, and Unaware is also really potentially good, but it's like... Oh, did they give access... Oh, they gave access to the Snow Routes before Gardenia. That might be... That might be kind of the play. Oh, I need to fit Riolu on here, Riolu. I feel like I'd go this over Elekid, probably. I mean, double water... I just hate that my Empoleon or my Primplup's nature is, like, not great. Like, Naughty's not ideal. Vital Spirit's fine. I'd probably rather have Torrent, but... Gardenia's taking a break, so you have to go tell her to go back to the friggin' gym. I think I I might have played, like, up to that point, because that sounds familiar to me, but I didn't play very much of this hack in the past. That might have been around the point that I stopped. I'd really hate to cut Empoleon, because I love Empoleon. I think I just cut Elekid, because, like, this thing doesn't evolve till, like, level 30. And... Riolu's just gonna be better. I assume this is still Friendship, right? No, evolves in regardless of time. Okay, okay. So it's happiness, but it's not locked to daytime, like it used to be. Yeah. So let's slap that Soothe Bell. Soothe Bell on Riolu. I guess, well... I'm just torn. I mean, bulky waters are always good. So, I mean, Empoleon plus Swampert is not bad because they don't share weaknesses. Even though it's double water. I do have a relaxed Blastoise or Squirtle with Rain Dish, so that would be Drizzle. And so, like, I could run a Rain team, but I literally, when I played XG last year, I ran a Rain team with, like, Thunder Jolteon. I had a Drizzlemon. I forget what it was. It might have been Blastoise, actually. Stuff like that. Yeah, it's got the grass weakness, but I mean, assuming there's no, like, stupid coverage, which there might be some of, I feel like I can play around it decently. Quick Claw. Oh wait, we need the Soothe Bell on this for now. That's right. Soothe Bell. What are these guys holding? I think Quick Claw and Mudkip probably. There's way too much coverage, yeah. No, that's probably fair. This is a Drayano hack, after all. So we got Charcoal. This is... feel like Expert Belt will go on Riolu once we evolve it. I'll just slap Quick Claw on this thing for now. Or maybe... I want to get these starters evolved. So I think... Let me put the EXP share on this for now. Get these guys evolved. Check encounters north of here. Millionth Gallade is running Leaf Blade. That makes sense. Oh, and this guy's blocking because we have the bike early. I don't know. I love the way that Dre handles the, like, pretty much everything, but, like, the lack of HMs and stuff is, like, so nice. Or lack of needing them. Catch him a chop. I'll try to catch him a chop. I guess I have a Riolu already, but it's nice to have options. Yeah, at least the coverage is like not as stupid as some other ROM hacks I've tried. Where like I was talking about Vintage White earlier, where that hack is cool because it's like, you know, Hoenn Mons and Unova. But isn't there like a Pidgey with Thundershock or something stupid? It's like, it makes no sense. And that's where I kind of draw the line as far as like stupid coverage. I think Empoleon is better because, yeah, Steel Water is so good. Like, it's crazy to me that there's no other Steel Waters too. But like, dude, I love the changes they made to Empoleon now that it's back in Gen 9 too. Like giving it competitive over Defiant, giving it Roost, and stuff like that is so nasty. In a good way, obviously. Hustle Rattata with a 3 Elemental Fangs and Hyper Fang and Blaze Black Bolt White. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of the era of Drayano where I feel like the hacks were not balanced as well as the newer ones, for sure. I'd actually like for him to go back to redo Blaze Black Bolt White 1 at some point. But I'm obviously looking forward to Aurora Crystal first. Because like I played Sacred Gold Storm Silver, and I've played Blaze Black Bolt White, I believe. I don't know if I ever finished it, but I played it. What does Steven give me here, though? Oh. Let's see what this Beldam's all about, though. But yeah, those older versions of Dre's hacks are like... Oh, I should probably keep this in the party because of steps. But, they're kind of unbalanced in a way that I'm not particularly keen on. Whereas, like, I feel like Renegade, from what I've seen and heard, is, like, way better balanced. I've been making my way through Volt White 2 Redux on my own time, and that is, like, more manageable as well. And you've got the difficulty options, obviously, for that one, too, which is cool. You enjoy Renegade, yeah. Relaxed. Holy shit. That is really good. Sigil Storm Silver. I'm trying to remember. I don't think it was... I don't remember it being, like, that hard. I think... It's been like a couple of years since I last played it. It's just, there were some changes in that one that just felt a little wonky. I don't know if it was balanced per se, or if I can quite put my finger on it. There were some story changes in there that were cool, and... I don't know, it's hard to say. But I have a feeling that Aurora Crystal is going to be, like, primo, because of how good Volt White 2 Redux is. I'm looking forward to that dropping, because I love me some HGSS, but obviously vanilla HGSS is pretty... it's just lacking because of the level curve and shit. I'm rocking like a mono steel team here, damn near. If I wanted to take Beldum. I don't think... God, Relax Beldum is so good, though. I think I save this for later. If I really want to Metagross, I'll wait until my team is around 45, and then we'll grind it up. But for now, I'm kind of like... I think I'm okay on that. Because Beldum and Metang are... Well, I guess Metang and Dre's hacks is usually pretty good, but... Okay. Potentially get a good encounter here. Let's see what we got. Another Steel type. I could Mono Steel this, I guess. I mean, we're already almost a badge in, but... And I also like the coverage with, like, Charmander. For now, at least. Oh, they've got Trapinches here, too? Flygon could be kind of nice. Hold off on that. Muscle Band, that's pretty good. We take those. Flygon's Bug Dragon this? Oh shit. Is it still Levitate? Or did they change its ability to? Let's see here. Flygon. Compound Eyes or Levitate. Ooh. So Compound Eyes with, like, Hurricane? Okay, oh shit, they buffed it a ton. 90 HP, 110 attack, 85 defenses, 130 special attack, still 100 speed. That's crazy. Chance for Compound Eyes, if... Okay, Vibrava is also Compound Eyes, Levitate, what is... So I guess Hyper Cutter goes into Compound Eyes, Arena Trap goes to Levitate, I think. Venomoth specs Tinted Lens, that's... Yeah, that's... Tinted... I love Tinted Lens, it's one of my favorite abilities. It's so cool. You just, like, nuke everything. I bet Yanmega is pretty good in this, too. For that reason. But, like, Compound Eyes Hurricane, plus, I guess, like, Draco's... If you teach Draco Meteor, assuming it gets that, then... That also has, like, almost no chance to miss with Compound Eyes. Rock Slide, I guess it's physical, but... Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Whismur, pass. Spent 5 months hunting a blue Yanma. Yanma or Venomoth? Stop with the Whismurs. I'm gonna throw a Repel up in a sec. Trapinch will be cool, but I want to keep making progress here. You love them both? That's fair. They're cool. Venomoth is one of those that grew on me a lot. Yanma more, though. That's fair. That's fair. Yanma, like, it's so hard to get in Johto. Like, isn't it like a 1% encounter or something north of Goldenrod? It's like just a super rare mon. Oh. These guys actually fight you in this one. I guess that could be said for a lot of Johto exclusive mons. Yeah, north of Goldenrod. That's what I thought so. But yeah, with a 1%, very pog. Let's get Bulbasaur going. A little modest Bulba. It's not going to be thick fat, I don't think, though, unfortunately. So we got Overgrow. Oh my god. It does 0. I'm going to speed this up. Whismur. Howl. We're just gonna burn, or not burn, but just like ember this down. Razor Leaf, we take over Vine Whip because it's... Oh, they bought Vine Whip. Isn't it normally 35? Thought it was. I'll just get rid of Vine Whip. But Chop. Which stone do I want? I think you convinced me that Glaceon might not be the move. Like, it could work. But like, Ice-type is frail. Like, it's just got a lot of weaknesses, even though Glaceon has pretty good defensive stats. But I feel like Umbreon is probably the play. Because, like, plus Spadef, it's, like, so bulky. But then again, I mean, I guess for a hack like this, having a really bulky mon that is debatably on the verge of stall is not the worst thing ever. That's why I picked Empoleon over Infernape, because even though this is not a Nuzlocke, like, Frailmons just never go over well in my playthroughs. Yeah, Umbreon's just good support. I'm assuming it gets, like, Wish and stuff like that, and Toxic, Heal Bell. Yeah. Yeah, Wish passing is, like, usually a good strat. Let's evolve this thing, then. Let's see here. Sick. I also love Umbreon design-wise. One of my favorite evolutions. It might be my favorite evolution, actually, like, design-wise. Blissey Toxic Size by Toss, yeah, that's nasty, too, for sure. I just put another repel up, hold up. So let's take a look. Let's heal up. Take a look at the squad real quick. I guess I probably want to... I want to try to avoid grinding if I can. I mean, like, Charmeleon's not going to be super useful, but it's so close to evolving that I kind of just want to get that done with. Umbreon. I think I'm going to give you the EXP share. And maybe actually lead Bulbasaur. What do I give this back? Expert Belt. Expert Belt's... It's a 1.2, right? For super effective moves. Whereas these are 1.1, I think? I haven't looked at the exact multipliers in a while. Because, like, no one uses these in, like, competitive. It's always Expert Belt if you're using something like that. If you're not using Life Orb or Choice Items or whatever. I think Expert Belt's better. Yeah, I like EXP share on you. You need more friendship. God, that adaptability is going to be so nasty. Like, I don't think this thing is going to evolve. Like, Bulbasaur is not going to evolve quite yet, but I think leveling pretty evenly is a good call. But I also don't know how high of a level Rourke's Ace is. Yeah, Brave is kind of unfortunate. But at the same time, it gets priority, so, like, it definitely could be worse. And the plus attack is, like, nasty. Cranidos is 16. Okay, I think... Maybe I want Mudkip to evolve then, because then I'd have a ground type to wall, like, if it has Head Smash or something stupid. Or even just, like, Rock Tomb, Rock Throw kind of shit. But even then, I don't know if Mudkip is going to evolve. This is also Brave. If only Prinplup was part steel, that'd be pretty busted though. It doesn't have any base 150 moves. Yeah, this hack isn't that crazy, that's fair. But even so, like, Cranidos is not anything to sneeze at this early. And not really having a rock resist, like, I guess we kind of have this as a rock resist, but not... I mean, it's low level. I don't know, we'll just rock with this, I think. Or, Wooper would be good, too. Let's just rock with this. I think, like, Prinplup it matches Cranidos' level. So I feel pretty good about that. Oh, shit. Foresight. Wait, what happened? Keep old moves, give up. Oh, Eevee. Oh, man. Umbreon doesn't get... Ah, that's lame. Eh. We'll make do. Yeah, I could breed for another Eevee, that's true. Sand attack? Why the hell would they do that? That shit's annoying. I don't think I'm faster than this. Yeah, roll out. We should live the next one. Oh, we're faster. Sweet. Oh, but this thing is bulky as hell. Yeah, once we hit Salacian, or Salacian, whatever, I forget how to pronounce it, but once we hit the daycare, our options open up a shit ton. If I want to go that route. Let's heal up. Oh, Daycare is a Chansey and EV trainer. That's... Wow, that's extremely useful, actually. Wow. What's left? Times 4, but obviously very weak. I gotta remember that Sturdy is not Gen 5 Sturdy. Part of me does kind of wish that Gen 5 Sturdy could be implemented. This might be Storm Drain, right? I think. I can't... Oh, wait. I can leech it, because it's Gen 4, right? You can leech grass types in Gen 4, I think. No, never mind. I'm thinking of T-Wave. Very unpog. This thing is tanky as shit. I wish I had, like, Poison Powder or something. Need even more choice Scarf Aerodactyl sets. Yeah, Gen 5 Sturdy would be annoying to deal with, but it would be useful for I think I just go into U. That does 0, holy crap. If I could predict the Astonish, Ghost or Confuse Ray, then I would counter. But it's Aciding. Can you not? Okay, that was a speed tie, I guess. Whatever. I think you die to Quiet Ember. Anorith, Metal Claw, gets Aqua Jet. Holy shit, crit. Most of your Maylene leads are Choice Scarf, Aerodactyl with Stealth Rocks, because Maylene Luke has a Sash. Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, I guess, like, when... Like, I know I'm somewhat familiar with Dre's hacks. I mean, I like them quite a bit. But I don't know... I think I just go into this. Like, when does this game start getting crazy? Is it like Gardenia? Because I don't remember Rourke being, like, that wild when I last played this. Which I believe I did play up through, like, the first or maybe second gym. Gardenia Fantina? Okay. Gotcha. Maybe I did make it to Hard Home, actually. Fact. Alright, so we got... Our team's, like, kind of weak right now. I think I lead Prinplup and just try to... Technician Rose Raid with all base power. Yeah. Yeah, that's... I mean, her Rose Raid was tough in vanilla, even. But with the Drayano improvements, Technician and all of that is really disgusting. I think I just lead Prinplup. Because it's possible I'll be able to solo, maybe. Well, actually, no, he might have like a Lit Leap or something stupid. I'll just give it a shot. Yeah, Technician's another one of my favorite abilities. I think it's super cool. Because then, like, you're using moves that you wouldn't normally. Like, you have Breloom, who runs, like, you know, no Lit Leap. That's good. Okay. Thunder Punch, Geodude. Okay. Keep that in mind. We Water Pulse. We get a crit. I don't know if that would have mattered. Quick Attack. I mean, it's better than Tackle. Yeah, this is not Gen 5 when Tackle's 50 BP. It mattered. It's a tanky one. I feel like never dies without a crit. That's fair. I know this is Thunder Punch, but I kind of want to stay in Water Pulse, because, like, unless he has Pasho, it's like... This is why I wish I had a March Chomp. Yeah, like, I outspeed, and this should one-shot. It's not Pasho. Why am I critting, like, everything? That one definitely didn't matter, because it's ×4. Cranny. Oh. There's a Thunder Punch. Bonsly is Pasho. Or Rindo, okay. It's all good. Onyx, you are a speedy boy. So I'm gonna heal. Goes to the Bulldoze. Ooh. Yeah. They definitely buffed Onyx's attack. It's not Caterpie level attack anymore, that's for sure. I think this is the benefit to not running a Nuzlocke. I can just go into anything, pretty much. I need something to tank. I mean, Umbreon definitely tanks 1. But I wanted to get experience, so I think Mudkip probably tanks. I heal this. I bring it back in. Yeah, it takes 1. We heal up Prinplup. And then I bring it back in Water Pulse. Goes for rocks, like, on, like, turn 15 or something, for no reason. But there's no boots, so... Larvitar... You're water... or you're a rock ground. Oh, it's Guts. Why are you... Why? Oh, you're faster? Huh? Crit? Dude, why did... Dude, they made Larvitar kind of, like, nasty, though. I think I lose. Yeah, Guts boosted stab crit. I think I lose. I go for the Razor Leaf in case I live one. I actually lived land. Okay. That kills. Bulbasaur living that was kind of nasty because it's neutral. Goes into Bonsly. You might be Rindo. Am I faster? I'm not faster, which is unfortunate. He goes for Rollout, which is going to destroy me. If only I had Protect or something. That's so annoying. Oh, wait a second. I can counter. Do I low kick into counter? Or do I just counter outright? I think I just counter each one, right? Oh, yeah. I think... How fast is Bonsly? Like, do I outspeed it with... I feel like Charmander's minus speed, though. I think I endure and hope that he misses. Okay. This is not scripted, I swear to God. I potion up. He potions up. I go for counter. He goes for Brick Break. Which one-shots me. Base 75, neutral. Okay, I guess like rollout was a resist. That's really unfortunate. I think I Sand Attack this in case he goes for rollout again, but he's gonna Brick Break, right? He defends curls. Yeah, I think I just lose. Unless I just flinch him a million times. Which might defense curl again. Alright. I just gotta Hax him. Nope. Couldn't Hax him. We lived, though. I almost clutched it with the Riolu counter, though. It's such a shame. Okay, just miss and flinch. Never mind. Damn. I mean... If I outspeed and kill with Metal Claw... No, because he's been defense curling. Shit. I wonder... I feel like Ember probably does more. Oh no. Burn. Burn. Oh, shit. Burn. No, burn. Burn! Burn! Please burn. Oh my god, I'm getting so lucky though. Burn! Oh my lord. That one Sand Attack... Dude, that Sand Attack fucking saved me. I can't believe I actually pulled that off. That was like some extreme hacks. But I'll take it. Because he crit me. Which, he crit my Prinplup, which I think probably mattered. We take that, though. Stealth Rocks. But now I know to be, like, extra prepared for Gardenia, which we got a lot of game to play before we get to Gardenia, though. But I'm glad I clutched that victory. That makes for a better story than just, like, whiting out and having to rematch. We'll make a save. I think... I definitely want to get these guys evolved. That's for damn sure. Umbreon is the EXP share. We're gonna get Charmander, and Bulbasaur and Mudkip evolved. Priority number 1. And obviously we'll get Lucario evolved too, but I'm just gonna keep the Soothe Bell on as we run around in the meantime. I could have technically grinded that out, I guess. Which I've done in the past with, like, when I've used Crobat in, like, Gen 5, I'll just bike around Castelia City until it evolves, basically. Now, does he battle us here in this? Yeah, that clutch was nasty. I'll go a little bit further, but then I should probably call it soon. Yeah, very glad I sand attacked the Bonsly once. Oh, it's this guy. Palpad. I'd say let's get to Floroma, because that's not even that far. And that way I get a couple of evolutions, which is nice. And then, you know, we've got, like, the Value in Works, Eterna Forest, and I mean, like, you know, Mount Coronet and stuff we can explore a little bit before Gardenia, so I'll have plenty to do next time. And like I was mentioning earlier too, it's like, if I end up doing 2 badges in one stream, it's not a huge deal. I just think, I like streaming Pokemon stuff because it's easy to pace yourself. You're just like, okay, 1 badge per stream, on average, kind of deal. And then, like, Elite Four can be its own thing. And I guess there's post-game stuff, too, I could do, if I really want to. Let's get these starters evolved, though. That's priority 1. Stunky Glameow. How close is he to evolving? 264? I think I stay in, then. So as to not split up the EXP too much. Fake Out's the Fairy. That's a lot. Why? If only I had my Vital Spirit Prinplup out here. Sweet Kiss, get the confusion. Alright, wake up. Alright, I can see... Okay, yeah, it's Fairy type. I can see why Vital Spirit is actually kind of decent here. Quick attack. Smogs. Please tell me you have something good in the back. Alright, we kill the Stunky. Umbreon's getting those levels. Okay, we got a Chimchar on our side. Rock Tomb is not a spread move, no. Hit yourself. Nice. Alright, Flame Wheel's gonna knock out the Silcoon, rather. Hits itself again, which is very lucky we don't get the Hypnosis hacks. And there's the level 16. I guess I'll just stay in. Like, this just gets one-shot anyway. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's tanky. Bold Cascoon. Nice. Also, was Charizard changed to Fire Dragon? No. But it does... Oh, wait a second. No, yeah, it is. It is Fire Dragon. With, Levitate. Or Blaze. That's kind of... Fire Dragon with Levitate is kind of nasty, dude. I like that. What are the buffs? Got 1 point in special attack to round it out to 110. That's fair. Dragon Breath. Let me think here. I guess Metal Claw for fairies? I was gonna say like Rock Tomb for opposing fire types, but I guess we could go 4 attacks as well, but I kind of like the smoke screen. The accuracy drop saved my ass against Roark, so I'm like... Which granted was an attack from Umbreon, not smoke screen, but same difference. Rock Tomb's a TM, I can always reteach it. I'll just do that. Because against opposing fire types, I'll either throw like Earthquake or something, or just, you know, Dragon move it. That's right. I sometimes forget that each professor has their own specialty. I think that's kind of cool. I feel like that kind of gets lost the further you go in the games, though. Oh, the fashion case. Let's skip this shit. Nice. Okay, so now that this is evolved, we can focus on Bulba. Dude, why is my team so slow, though? Like, everything is minus speed. No, not everything, but like half my team is minus speed right now. Where's Unfort? I'd like a better fire move than Ember. I think I'm just gonna give you a Miracle Seed for now. Yeah. Umbreon with the EXP share. I guess he's catching up. Synchronize. Throw Bite here. I think I'm actually going to put this on Mudkip. The EXP share. Yeah. And we'll give Umbreon the Quick Claw for now. Who gets rocks? Anybody? Brenplup gets rocks? I'll take that over Growl, I think, at this point. Flash into Rock Tomb, Brick Break. I mean, like, Low Kick can possibly do more. But also, like, this is early game, so we're not going to come across a lot of heavy mons, I feel like. So Brick Break's probably better for now. Plus it breaks screens in case we run into that. This is a special attacker, primarily. Do you have a reason for Brick Break? You're plus attack, so I mean, like... I'm eventually gonna keep Steel Stab, though. Even though it's not Stab right now. And Peck is so weak, but it is nice for chipping grasses. What does Brick Break hit? Like steels, rocks? Rocks we destroy with Water move. Normal types, I guess. Will we have a fighting type for that? Fighting Steel eventually. We'll keep that as is. Ender, Flash, Stealth Rock. What is Rock Smash in this? Base 60. That's pretty... It's not bad. 50% defense drop. 50% chance. Actually... This might not actually be bad on Mudkip for now. Take it over Tackle. And also, Mudkip doesn't get rocks yet? Okay. It'll get rocks once it's a ground type, I bet. And then, like, obviously physical attacker, but we'll take Water Pulse over Water Gun regardless. And I guess Rock Tomb as well, in fact. Yeah. Take that over Growl. Do you have a reason for Rock Tomb? Bite I like for Ghosts. Counter came in clutch, so I kind of want to keep it. Endure? I mean, Endure helped me bait out the miss on rollout, but I do have it as a TM, so I could reteach it, and I like the coverage. At least for now. Okay, yeah. I've got some stuff I can sell. Oval Stone. I mean, I guess in case I do want to use Blissey, I doubt it. I doubt I'm going to want to do that, but we'll keep it as an option. Scopeland Silk Scarf. Yellow Shard could be useful for something, probably. Let me see. I can buy supers now. I'll take 2 burn heals. I'll take 2 awakenings. I've got a couple of para and antidotes. Ice heal, not worth it in my opinion. I'll take like 2 more repels. I like having a couple escape ropes just for the playthrough. Even if it is like kind of a waste of money, I'll take 2 more. Pokeballs are very cheap, so I guess I'll just take a decent amount of those. I might just take more supers. How many repels do I have? That's probably fine. Until we get super repels, and then I'm just gonna mainline those. It's such a fun, like, little tidbit about super repels being more efficient than maxes because of price. I've always liked that. Although, you know what I like more is in Black and White 2 when they started with the "would you like to use another repel" thing? Because it does get annoying. Yeah, we're just gonna run around with Rylu. I keep calling it Rylu. I grew up calling it Rylu, but like I know Riolu is technically, I think, how it's pronounced. But then again, I also say Arceus is Arceus, so... You say Arcus? Yeah, I guess old habits die hard. This is an unfortunate mon because I just trained up my Charmeleon. I guess we just use what I can. Dies. Okay, I guess we're just... In retrospect, I probably should have trained up something else because we're going to run into a lot of grass types. That's fine. Another Miracle Seed, okay. Also gonna get Johto starters in Floroma, I believe. I mean, we got Rock Tomb on this. I skipped the Cry, I'm sorry. Okay, figures. It's a fully evolved mon. Let's go with this. It's so annoying. What are you doing over here? Captivate only works in the opposite gender. Right, and it lowers special attack by 2. I don't know if I ever realized that it only works in the opposite gender, though. Those types of moves are usually not very reliable. I want to go heal before I fight the twins. We'll just speed our way back. Oop. Nuzlocke's use Captivate on Fantine's Drifblim. Oh, so because she baton passes boosts over usually to Miss Magius. I guess that makes sense, yeah, like, in this kind of instance where genders are, like, set. Oh, what's up, Gustavo? No, I mean, I guess you missed kind of a lot, sort of. I mean, first gym badge is down. We're making our way up to Floroma, which is on the way to the second gym. Team is looking kind of nasty, sort of. Kind of low level, but we're getting there. Kind of starter heavy, because they give you access to all the sets of starters. You then use Shell Armor, Torterra, so it can't crit. That makes sense. Yeah, that's the thing, like, you can very easily, because the genders, I guess, are set, or Miss Magius is always or no, is it always female? I don't know. But if the genders are set for certain gym leaders, then it's like, you can really plan around that with Captivate or Attract or like whatever it might be. Not that Attract is a particularly reliable strat. Let's see what these guys have. Anything different from Vanilla Platinum? Oh yeah, I mean, like, there's tons of stuff. Obviously, Bulbasaur has a chance to be thick fat, but this one isn't. It's Overgrow still. This is still Torrent. This is still Blaze, but it'll be Charizard is Fire Dragon with potentially Levitate. Umbreon evolved with a Moonstone. Riolu is going to have Adaptability as Lucario. This is Vital Spirit. And that's about it for the team. The team isn't, like, super exciting as far as changes, really, besides Zard and Lucario, really. There's some buffs here and there, like Empoleon's special attack was buffed by like 5 or 10 or something. Spread move. Rock Tomb, I guess. Charge Beam. I really wish that this was part ground. Fuck off. Ugh. This is a pain in the ass. We want Umbreon. Mean Look. Mean Look could be decent. Yeah, Adaptability Lucario is nice. I mean, it lines up with its Mega in that way. But obviously without the Mega stats. Covet, Quick Attack. Quick Attack could be good. Maybe. I think Mean Look could be interesting. Like, Covet for stealing items maybe could be nice. With Leech, with Bite. Poison Powder, here we go. We're actually getting good shit. Get that over Growl. Sleep Powder. I'll take that over Tackle for now. Usually my Venusaurs end up running, like, Poison Powder or Toxic. Yeah, so Adaptability changes the stab boost from 1.5 to 2 times. So it just gets, like, an extra bonus to its Fighting and Steel moves. And plus, unfortunately, my Lucario is Brave Nature, so it's minus speed, but it gets access to Extreme Speed and Bullet Punch, which, I mean, Adaptability Bullet Punch is going to be pretty nasty. Although that's a move relearner move, I think. What I really want is for these guys to evolve. Alright, so this... Oh, whoops. I wasn't paying attention. Is there a cave called Tojo Falls within the Johto region? No, because it's technically Kanto. Right? I think so. Does the gym in Violet City give out the Feather Badge? I think so. No? Okay, well, I don't know what it's... Oh, no, it's the Zephyr Badge. That's right. It's something stupid like that. It does still evolve with Friendship, but it's not locked to daytime anymore. Because it usually only evolves with Friendship during the day. Feather Badge? No, it's Zephyr Badge. Can an orange apricorn... Orange? I don't think so. Okay. There's the Chikorita. Oh, was the daytime thing added in 7? Interesting. I thought that was always a thing, but maybe I'm wrong. We can't leech. Powder moves do in fact work on grass types in this gym. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Nice flinch. Synthesis. If only this was toxic instead of poison powder. Yeah, I think so. I can check Cerebi. I'm pretty sure Lucario, Cerebi. I just have to like stall this thing out of synthesis. Luke, Gen 4. Yeah, it was daytime in Gen 4. But yeah, it looks like it's still daytime still. Interesting. Yeah, I was never really a fan of that though. Like as a gimmick for Umbreon and Espeon, it was cool. Stop with the camera. But at a certain point, that kind of shit just gets annoying, I think. Guess you got lucky. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. It used to annoy me though, because like when I was in college and I would play like Nuzlocke and shit, and I was trying to evolve something that required a certain time of day. I think it was like Roserade also, or Budu into Roselia, I think also requires daytime, if I recall correctly. And I remember that being annoying because I would always be playing in the evenings, and so I wouldn't be able to get it without changing my computer's like clock or whatever. Wait, how did you miss? I guess he smoke screened earlier. I don't want to waste a super potion on this. Hell no. Bite again? No thanks. Totodile with Intimidate? Oh my god. That's nasty. What's your bite? We're gonna leech. We sleep powder. Clean. Alright. Let's see what we get for Johto starters. Some gens allow you to just send gift Pokemon to your PC, but others don't, and it's like so annoying when they don't. Especially when they're like out of the way. This isn't too bad because the PC's right there. Alright, let's see what we got here. Anything worth using? Got another Miracle Seed, Charcoal, and Mystic Water. Calm is pretty good on this. Overgrow is unfortunate. Companion Pokemon should be a staple. I agree. The fact that you can patch that in on this is like really cool. And even like the funny thing is like BDSP had following Pokemon, I think, but now that Renegade Platinum has it, it's like BDSP is like even more outclassed, which is hilarious. Okay, so this is Serene Grace or Overgrow, depending. It's just like a 50-50. Because I think Chikorita's always... Or no, wait, no. No, Chikorita is Serene Grace if it is Serene Grace, so we got unlucky. Yeah, BDSP was pretty rough. What's up, Space Cowboy? I regret buying Brilliant Diamond so much. I didn't even finish it. Like, I finished Sword and Shield, and I finished Scarlet... Or, sorry, I finished Shield, and I finished Violet. And I finished Legends Arceus, too. I thought that game was pretty good, but... Brilliant Diamond I couldn't do. I was like, this is just Diamond again. The night theme for the Pokemon Center hits with nostalgia. I agree. This is one of my favorite Pokemon Center themes, I think. Serene Grace. So we got unlucky. It's Overgrow. It is Grass. It is Grass Fairy though. No Fire Starter. Well, we got all three. We got all three. Let's see. What is Cyndaquil's thing? Lax. Ew. Also Blaze. I'm curious. Is this Flash Fire again, or as per usual? Oh, Typhlosion's adaptability. Holy shit. But we got unlucky. Yeah, adaptability is really disgusting. Like, you just, like, Choice Scarf adaptability eruptions, and just, like, sweep everything that isn't a bulky water. Yeah, I think my Meganium and my Volt White 2 Redux playthrough has Serene Grace. With, like, Body Slam. It's got Draining Kiss as well, which is... For if you guys don't know, Draining Kiss recovers, instead of 50%, it's 75% of what you deal. Which makes Draining Kiss, like, incredibly broken on certain mons. Yeah, Typhlosion would get adaptability. Oh, it also got a buff from 109 to 124 special attack in exchange for a 5 attack debuff. And it's 101 speed instead of 100. And slightly frailer, but 124 special attack is nasty. But we got unlucky with adaptability. Intimidate Totodile though. Neutral Nature. Intimidate is... I'm assuming that stays Intimidate. Yeah, Intimidate Torrent, Intimidate Torrent, Intimidate Torrent. I was disappointed with my Emboar in Volt White 2 where it goes from Sheer Force to being... What does it go from? It goes from Sheer Force to Mold Breaker, which is cool because you can Earthquake Levitators and you can Fire Attack Flash Fire Mons, but Sheer Force on... Like, Sheer Force Flame Charge was carrying the early game for me really hard. Oh, and it's Water Dark for Alligators, Water Dark. The Intimidate's nice. All of the water types I'm getting are, like, really good, though. So I'm kind of torn on what I want to do. I think Chikorita, no, because I'm using it in my Volt White 2 playthrough. Cyndaquil, no, because we didn't get adaptability. Sadly. I think Umbreon and eventually Lucario will be good. I like Bulba. It's not thick fat, though. It's not good. Well, wait a second. Yeah, we established it's not going to be thick fat, I think. Guaranteed. Venusaur. Because it would be chlorophyll if it was thick fat. As a Venusaur. Unfort. Yeah, all the mons in the box are wild catches. I've been doing, like, roughly Nuzlocke capture rules, sort of, but at the same time, I'm, like, not really beholden to it. Although Beldum was a gift from Steven, because he was in Orberg. He gave us a relaxed Beldum, which is really disgusting. Like, super... Because this is before Steel-type got nerfed, too. So, like, this thing could be actually a demon later on. But I'm also, like, I have Empoleon, and I've got Lucario, so it's like, how many Steel types do I want to run? But Steel is so broken pre-Gen 6, rather, sorry. That maybe it wouldn't be a bad thing to have that many on here. I like the Intimidate, though. Steel got nerfed in Gen 6 to where it doesn't resist Ghost and Dark anymore. So, like, Metagross now, instead of being neutral to Ghost and Dark, it's weak to it. Because of that part Psychic. Which is unfortunate. It makes Dark types and Ghost types, like, extremely powerful. It's part of the reason why, like, Dragapult and King Gambit are some of the best mons in OU for Gen 9. And Polt for Gen 8 as well, but like, there's just like basically no resists. Like you need a dark type. I guess if you have a fighting type, you can resist dark. But for ghost types, it's like only dark resists, and then obviously normal types, but normal types aren't very good for the most part. Typically you have coverage for normal types anyway. Like if you bring in an Ursalunon and Dragapult, you can just Draco Meteor it because of Ursa's like low SPDF. Unless you're running AV, but like you would only do that in like draft or something. What do I want to do here? There's so many options. I'm like, I think Lucario I'm settled on. I like Empoleon because it's just a good mon. I'm using a Mudkip in my Volt White 2 Redux playthrough as well, so I think my team in Volt White 2 Redux is like a mess right now. It's like not particularly the greatest. I've got a lot of minus speed mons in there too, I think. Like, I kind of like the Intimidate for Alligator. Dropped off a Pokemon a good minute ago. Do like the Mega Evos, thought that was long overdue. Yeah, I liked Mega Evos too. As far as gimmicks are concerned, I think that's my... I really like Terastallizing though. That's the thing. Which is the newest gimmick. Where you can change... If you don't know what Terastallizing is, you can change your type. You like set the Terra type before the battle, which in-game you have to like grind shards or whatever to change it, but on a Pokemon Showdown, you just set it, and once per game, you can change one of your Pokemon to that Terra type. So it's really cool for like offensive play, because you can... It gives you an adaptability boost, basically, if you use one of your stab types for Terra, or you can use it defensively, to where you take a mon that has a weakness to a particular type and change it. So like water types like becoming part fairy water types like becoming fairy and vice versa. Stuff like that. But then like offensive mons just like to double down on one of their stab types usually. But that creates a lot of cool like counterplay and shit, which I really like. Yeah, Terra's like really... It's a really cool mechanic. Dynamax I hated. I'm not a VGC player, so I don't like Dynamax. Because Dynamax, like, it changes all your moves to where they all, like, buff you. So, like, if you had a flying move and you Dynamax, it becomes Max Airstream, which not only does damage, like, it doubles your health. You become giant, right? Doubles your health. But then, like, flying moves give you +1 speed. And so Gyarados was extremely broken in like the early Sword and Shield OU meta, because it would just it would Dynamax, Max Airstream to get like the speed boost, and then kill you, get the Moxie boost, and then that's basically like a free Dragon Dance, while being bulky as shit because it doubles his health. So I wasn't a fan with that. And then Z moves were kind of also not my favorite thing ever. But Megas were cool. And I like Terra. But it's also tricky because I'm like, I think Terra is a cool mechanic, but I wouldn't necessarily want it to be around forever either, as far as like following gens. But it makes like the current OU meta, like, or just like singles metas for like Smogon, interesting to watch in particular. Terra sounds cool. Still like having a Pokemon transformation mid-fight. Mega Sceptile's stance is such a boss. Yeah, no, Mega Sceptile was cool. I wish its ability was better, though. Like, Lightning Rod on a mon that already resists Electric ×4 is very unfortunate. They could have given it something cool instead, but I like the design, though. And I kind of don't like how they just bailed on Megas. You've seen the Dynamaxes? Yeah, Charizard looks like a Monster Hunter creature. Yeah, basically. Yeah, they've got like the... Because, yeah, some of them have different forms when Dynamax, that's true. But yeah, I only really pay attention to, like... I mean, I played Pokemon Violet. It was pretty good. It was okay. I mean, like, I didn't hate it. It just was pretty buggy, but, like, not to the detriment of, like, playing it, but it's also, like, hard to recommend. I don't think it was, like, the greatest Pokemon game ever, either. I don't know. Lightning Rod, yeah, Lightning Rod, it draws in electric attacks and buffs your special attack when you're hit with one. And, it makes you immune as well. Which, like, the special attack boost is nice for Sceptile, but you were already going to resist that. Yeah, Day 1 of Scarlet and Violet was embarrassing. Yeah, facts. Facts. I don't even know if it's, like, that fixed anymore, or yet. Because I haven't... Like, I just played through the story and just, like, bailed. I don't... Not super interested in the DLC and stuff, but... Last one you played was Omega Ruby. That one, I used to not like Oris very much, but I've come around. I think Oris is decent. The boxes load now. Oh, that's good. But then there was the whole thing when Walking Wake was released. Like, when Walking Wake was released, there was, like, a save glitch that would, like, corrupt your save file or something. Which is really unfortunate. Was this blocked off? Oh, you can go north. I like that they expanded the areas you can go before progressing. That's cool. Got a magnet for those electric types. Let's start with Battle You now. Bulba. Get this leech off. Of course he crits, bastard. I'm gonna switch into you, get the Intimidate. Unfortunately, I can't really, like, deal with this Mon. I do think I just go into Vegeta, though. Just for assurance. We get the healing back. Yeah, I'm still of the mind that the best 3D Pokemon games are Colosseum and XD. It's just, I've been thinking about this lately. I'm like... I just don't think Game Freak has given enough time to make a game that is, like, as ambitious as they want to make it, and is, like, polished. Because development cycles are notoriously getting longer. Yeah, Mighty Anna almost certainly got buffed in this. Or that line. Because Poochie and Mighty Anna, like, their attack stat is garbage. By modern standards, at least. I guess for Gen 4 times, it's not, like, the worst thing ever, but still not great. Like, I think it's, like, base 90 attack or something, normally. Let me take a look at Mighty Anna real quick. Mighty Anna. Well, yeah, Poochie got buffed by 20 in attack and 30 in speed. Mighty Anna got buffed 20 in attack and 25 in speed. That's pretty nice. 110 attack, 95 speed for Gen 4 is, like, pretty good. It's actually, like, really good, in fact. Hey, thanks, Spiritomb Gang. Have a good night. Appreciate you stopping by. I think I'm probably gonna call it soon, actually, too. Let me get an encounter, though. Let's get an encounter. Electrike? Electrike's biggest problem is that it's normally bad. What's my favorite gen? It's definitely... I usually say 5 is my favorite gen. But I also love Gen 4. So it's definitely between those two. Saw some video of YouTube looking at Japanese company reviews. I think I saw that same video. Or that guy did a couple of videos on that, I think, of Game Freak and just Japanese companies in general, saying that like the environment was stressful because they don't have enough time and stuff like that. And I mean, like, I get that the Pokemon Company wants new gens to come out once every like 3 years or whatever for merch and marketing and all that, but like the games just come out so half-baked. It's such a shame. You'll die on 4. That's fair. I mean, like, I think the DS era in general was peak Pokemon. I think GBA era is also really good because you get Colosseum and XD on the GameCube. Even mainline like Emerald and Fire Red and Leaf Green are really good. But yeah, like the DS, I think Pokemon peaked in the DS era. Physical Special Split, move pools got better. Power creep wasn't like too insane. And like, you know, the stories and the atmosphere and all that kind of stuff is also really good in like Platinum, HGSS, Black and White 2. But I also quite like Gen 7, I gotta say. New evolutions in 4 are just too good. I agree. I used to not really like the evolutions in 4 that much. Like, I used to not really like how Magnezone looked and stuff, but now I've come around for sure. Mamoswine as well. But I think, like, just familiarity of, like, seeing those mons for the past 15 years or whatever it's been. More than that, actually. But, yeah, I feel like Pokemon is a similar position to Call of Duty in terms of growth. That's an interesting... I've never heard anyone put it like that. But that does kind of equate, because the games still continue to sell even though they're, like, basically the same thing. Like, too often kind of deal. I don't know. I've resigned myself to, like, accepting that Pokemon is never going to be as good as it used to be. But that's fine, because, like, we have ROM hacks like this, which are great, and we don't need BDSP, like Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, because Renegade Platinum with following Pokemon exists. So like, why would you play that kind of deal? I'm curious about the Gen 5 remakes though, like once those are announced, but I'm not hopeful that they're going to be very good.